Yo guys and girls, and welcome back to Dr. Dave. So we're going to be jumping onto a bit of EUROTRUCK. So we're going on a convoy. So if you're able to join the convoy, then crack on, let's get on with it. Let's get into the Discord.
That's it, done. I then go
Hello.
on. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right, so you've gone on to the convoy session, Terry, yeah?
Not yet, it's still loading.
Right, okay.
I'm just going through all of the mods on mine.
You're what?
Can as you go to convoy, you click your name, and it's going through the section
yeah.
of mods. I'm going through that.
Okie dokes.
Just over halfway. It shouldn't be that long.
Don't want them jobs.
Is that Dave going to make it a cunt job again?
Maybe.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Them ones were all box trailers. I didn't fancy a box trailer.
Ah.
No, you like your low loaders, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, heavy haul.
Indeed.
If you're gonna haul a load, you might as well do it proper.
That's right. And I'm gonna take a load that is 23 tons.
Go hard or go home.
If my mouse will actually let me click on the fucking thing. Oh, I hate this fucking mouse. Give me a new one.
Okay. Right. Convoys.
Installed.
Dr. Dave Tech. Scanning all the mods.
Yeah, what it will do is it will scan the mods, and then it will come up with it will come up with a box, and you'll have a left column and a right column. Any of the mods in the right hand column that are red, you need to click on and make sure you download.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd done all that last time. Everything was fine. I got into the lobby. Someone met me down at the spanner and was guiding me in. They crashed, and then my computer crashed. So I restarted my computer. Got to come back into the lobby, and it said the DDL Convoy Mega Mod 2 was the wrong version.
Well, I haven't updated that Mega Mod. I was the one that created it, so if there was an update, I would have messaged out to everybody and said, look, there's an update, but I haven't updated it.
So it's a my computer problem then.
Possibly. Yeah. Or the Steam Workshop had a fucking fart, and that's what caused the issue.
Yeah, possibly. It might work.
I've got 180 miles to go and fucking pick up my load.
Blimey.
Fuck that.
Sticking my fucking boot down, boy.
Yeah, by the looks at it, you might have to.
Pedal to the metal.
Hello, Tazar.
Care what's going to happen here. Hey, Dave's going to go, bosh!
Nah, I got this shit. Yeah, I'm all good, Tezza. Thanks. You coming to join us?
Come on, Tessa.
Do you need an invite back to the Discord as well, Tezza? Yo, Luke. I'm all good, man. Thank you.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, them mega mods are about 25 mods all in one pack, Terry.
Alright.
That's probably why your computer didn't like it.
Yeah.
It's trying to sync like 25 mods in one go.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I'd done it the first time round.
Yeah, but then it crashed your computer.
Where did you leave for, Dave?
Sorry?
Where did you leave from?
I can't remember where it was.
I've got Linkoping.
No, I'm not in Lincoln Pin.
I need to find it where the hell you are.
It's alright, just wait for me to get there and then you can teleport to where I am. We'll be using CB anyway, so we won't be sitting in Discord all night.
Oh, Dave, you're in work. It's coming up the verge, yes?
I'm still 127 mile out yet, so...
Alright, fucking hell. Guess I can probably just teleport to where you are.
There ain't no point teleporting to where I am, because like I said, I'm still 120 mile out.
Alright, I'll just wait until you're...
Yeah, just wait till I get to the desto and then jump to where I am.
Cool. Convoy. Is Tezza joining?
He is.
Yeah, Tezza. How you getting on, Terry?
Still processing.
Nah, it takes a while sometimes, like.
Aye.
It takes a while because there's 2 DDL mega mods, and that's like 25 mods a piece. That's 50 mods. That's what takes so long on the processing side.
While you're doing that, I can take a, go down and get a juice back there now.
Juice about new. Not far to go now, 96 miles to go. The thing is, Luke, you can join the Discord, that's fine. Type !Discord into the chat and it will come up with a link. Come on, you cunt.
Right.
Get out of my way.
I am back.
Come on, move over. Saying it's the wrong version, but there is no other version. There's only ever been one version.
Sounds like a me problem, doesn't it?
What you need to do is, is the little circle still going round, or have you got processing mods on the screen?
Yeah, it's still going round. It's still processing mods. It's on the other mega mod now.
So what screen is it actually on, Terry? Is it on
Convoys, advanced filters? Got the list down the right hand side of all the mods, and it's still processing the last few.
Okay. I don't know how you could have a wrong version of a mod if there's only ever been one version of it.
Yep, I know. I'll say it's a me problem, isn't it?
You'd have to wait till you get into the next screen, where it comes up with the two columns on the left and the right.
Yeah.
See if you can change the DDL Mega Mod.
So I went to go trucking with T-Rex Tuesday night on Truckers MP, and everything went fine on normal. As soon as I got on the Truckers MP, it said that it didn't detect my steering wheel. But go back to normal EUROTRUCK and it detected the steering wheel fine.
Truckers MP's a sack of shit anyway. Won't never catch me back on that. Why would you want to go on there with no mods and no traffic? It's meant to be a simulation game.
Yeah. It's because that's what Rexy wanted to go on, so...
Yeah, it's because Tazboy's computer can't handle the mods.
Yeah.
So the only way that he would be able to convoy with Ian or with myself is if he had Truckers MP. But the thing is, I mean, if your computer can handle Truckers MP, which is a third-party program, it should be able to handle the mods.
Yeah.
Because essentially Truckers MP is essentially a mod.
Yeah.
It's a third-party mod. Because you ain't been on it for so long, that's the problem. You took such a long time away from it,
Yeah,
that when you come back, everything was all different.
Yeah, it's because Snoop was here, I just couldn't go online with everyone, with him arguing with people in the background. It's just
Yeah, I know that you was having some difficulties with him because me and you had a you know, a long old chat in Discord about it.
Yeah.
I knew that you was having some difficulties.
Yeah, he's moved out now, so I'm back. Well,
Finally got your fucking freedom again.
yeah.
It was like Jade's mum. Like Jade's mum split up with her, like her and her fella split up. And we had her sleeping on our sofa for the best part of 8 months.
Yeah.
Said to Jade, I said, it's getting beyond a joke. I said, you need to find her somewhere to live. I said, you can't stay here forever.
So that was all right when he was working away. And, he was
Behaving himself.
Yeah, and behaving himself, and he was only here weekends. That weren't so bad. But then he left his job and ended up here full time, and yeah, that just done my head in.
Only problem is when people get comfortable in your house,
Yeah.
then the rules and respect goes out the window because they've got comfortable.
Yeah.
Right, Dave,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Alright, okay, quick travel, 2 seconds. Quick travel. Where is he? Le Mans.
Le Mans.
Yeah. Right, quick travel.
I'm at the yard. I've already picked up my trailer.
Okay, 2 seconds. Load in.
Right.
Where's Fat Boy Rexy at anyway?
Pass. Right. One wrong version, one not found. So activate session mods.
Yeah, activate session mods.
It's thinking.
Yeah, give it a minute. It'll come up with 2 boxes.
Yep,
Right.
got them.
I'm gonna go to you, Dave.
Yeah, no worries. Right, so in the right-hand column, scroll down. Any of them that are red, you need to click on it, and it will take you to the Steam Workshop.
Yeah.
And then you click the green subscribe button on that particular mod.
Right, it's ticked. That's DDL Convoy Mega Mod 2, wrong version.
Right, tick it, click it again, click the green subscribe again.
Unsubscribe and then subscribe again.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. Added to your subscriptions.
Ooh,
And
like
then
my truck.
click the top button.
Yep, click the top button to go back to the list again.
Yep.
And then go and find whichever, there's another one that you said that wasn't found.
Yep. T-Rex Transport.
Yep, so go and click on that one.
That's subscribe. Oh, no, that's not subscribed. Subscribe.
Here comes Dave. You gone past it, Dave?
I've
Back
just
again.
noticed.
Right, so you've done that. Now down the
Yep.
bottom, does it say join convoy or something?
No, not yet. It's thinking about something.
Fuck. Reverse.
Reverse up, Dave.
And above deactivated. Activate. Right.
It should illuminate. No, Dave, come forward. There's a turning on the side there.
I'm beside the car. I just seen it. There we go.
Then once all of the mods are active, Terry, that little button down the bottom should illuminate.
Yeah, where it says confirm mod activation.
Yeah.
It's not lit up. It's not lit up yet.
Oh damn! He's got us taking a fucking beast of fucking hand.
It's 23 tons, mate.
What a cunt.
23 tons, baby. 23 tons. You stalled it, you wanker.
Did I? Right.
Right, are you, Terry? Look in that right-hand column. Is there any other ones that are red?
No, it's just the two. I've activated them both.
Does it say like downloading underneath with a percentage?
Nope. No. It still says Megamod 2's wrong mod version.
Can't be.
It says that in the other lot, in the other line as well, active mods.
So what is it actually doing? Anything? Is there a cog going round or what?
Can't see anything going around.
Right. Do me a favour. Alt F4 the game.
Alt F4.
Go to the Steam Workshop. Do you know how to do that?
Game's gone.
Right.
Game's gone.
Me and Dave are going to go and do this first job, and I'll talk you through it while I'm driving.
Right.
Right, so the game's closed now, yes?
Yep.
Right, go back to your library.
In Steam.
In Steam, yeah.
Right, so open up Steam. Library. Yep.
And then single click EUROTRUCK.
Yep.
Then on the top line, there should be a load of like white writing with like community, workshop, blah blah blah. In the centre of the screen.
Discuss guides. On workshop, yeah?
Yeah, click the workshop.
Yeah.
And then once you are on the workshop,
Yep.
in the search box, type Dr. Dave. What, we're going down? Okay, I saw the yellow barrier and I thought that was a no entry.
No spaces.
Yeah, no spaces. Just type in Dr. Dave.
Does it have to be capitals?
No, just
Dr. Dave.
yeah. And it should
Okay.
come up. It should come up with a whole list of the mods that I made.
Yep.
Right. So go and find the DDL Convoy Mega Mod. It was number 2 that was fucked up, was it?
Yeah, mod 2.
Found it? Is that a no?
Nope.
Okay, go to the search bar and type in what it's called, DDL. It's DDL Convoy Mega Mod. Right, so click it again. Right, and down the bottom, right down the bottom of your screen, where it says downloads, it should start like building up a little bar. Need fuel, Dave?
Nah, mate, I'm all good.
But dip in anyway.
Yeah, okay.
No bar. Downloading. Not one complete.
Right, so did that unsubscribe from it, yeah?
It looks like it.
Right, okay, so now what you want to do is you want to refresh the page. Or come off of the Steam Workshop and go back onto it, whichever way's easy.
Yeah, I've got it now.
Right, so is it now showing it's ticked or unticked?
It's ticked still.
Right, so you need to make it unticked.
If I click onto it,
Yeah.
there we go. Click onto it. Oh yes, add subscribe. Right.
Right, so it's now
Subscribe.
unticked, yeah? Now you're putting it back on.
That's right.
Right, now go
Add subscription.
and find the T-Rex
Right,
trans. Yeah, the bar at the
bar's now
bottom.
going up.
Yep, that's it.
Going up. Yep.
Right, so that's now downloading the latest version of that mod, which is still the standard version.
Yep.
Now go and find T-Rex Transport skin. The black skin with a little orange T-Rex on the side of it. Just go to the search bar at the top and just type in T-Rex Transport.
Yeah, I did see that one down there. There it is. T-Rex Transport. Click on that one.
Is it ticked or unticked?
Subscribed.
Right, so unsubscribe from it and then resubscribe.
Subscribe. Bar finished clearing
Right, so is the bar at the bottom gone blank again now, is it?
up. No, it's still
Right,
going
okay.
up at the
Do
moment.
not launch the game until that bar stops.
Yeah.
Mate, I've got to reverse park this thing again.
You what?
Have I got to reverse park this thing?
Yeah, every time, mate.
Yeah, I can't.
No, you're just a fucking pussy.
Cunt, pussy.
Well, you know, you want to play a fucking simulation game. You play it fucking properly, you little pansy.
Suck it up.
Got a Tesla in front of me, I see. Tesla.
Do you see him on the screen?
Look on your sat nav.
I'm on the sat but I can't see him on it.
I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Shaking that ass. Oh, okay. So my game has gone off my screen and I'm probably going to crash now. Oh, lucky there was another fucking... Woof! This...
That's done.
Right, so that's done now. The bar's finished.
Yeah. So back
Right,
to the library.
yeah, launch your game up like you did before. Go in the convoy.
Play.
Do everything that you did before.
So normally I do it through the shortcut. I'll do it through Steam this time.
Yeah, for some reason my game just minimised off my screen for some reason. I could see it still on the stream screen, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Fucking quid.
Could be worse.
True, mate. True.
My game crashed when I go to take same job as you. Really? How fucking random. Dave's got the same job as me. Didn't crash his computer.
No. I'm all good. Pity what I could say about my driving, but hey.
Well, you're Scottish.
No, I mean, exactly.
I'm surprised you ain't put your skin on yet.
Oh, I've not done that yet. I would be mean to, but I do like this truck.
Yo, shapeshifter.
I'll do it for the next time we're on.
Build you a nice skin and you don't wear it. How rude.
I will go. I'll promise I'll do it for the next time. And make a show everybody
I'm gonna
else.
see if it crashes if I take a different job.
Shouldn't crash if we're doing it and taking this job.
Maybe he's got a bad game save or something on that profile. God, I have missed trucking, I'm telling you.
I bet you.
So I'm not sure if I'm going to be around for Wreckfest tomorrow yet.
Alright. Oh shit!
Or is that on your other computer, is it?
Yeah. The computer that's currently in pieces.
Yeah.
I just snuck through behind the truck in front of me.
I just said without paying.
Yeah, without paying.
I had to pay you.
Right, you back in the game now, Terry, yeah?
Still loading up. It's getting there.
Jesus.
Nearly there. Yeah, it's not the fastest of computers. There we go, that's loaded up. Right. Convoy. Continue.
You rubber duck.
No. Processing.
Yeah, wait till it says activate session mods. Once that's illuminated, then you can click next.
Alright. My mate Tim's got EUROTRUCK, but he's only got the base game without all the extra DLCs.
Can't play pro mods without all the DLCs.
No, but if me and him wanted to go convoy, he'd have to start the convoy, wouldn't he?
Well, yeah, ideally, because he's on basic bitch map.
Yeah.
If you start the convoy and he goes to join you, it will come up saying that he doesn't have the map DLCs.
Yeah.
Just get him to go on to CD keys or G2A and download them from there.
Yeah, he's still got to pay for them now, hasn't he?
Yeah, but they're like £2, mate.
Yeah.
Instead of being like 10, 15 quid a DLC, they're like 2-3 quid a DLC. I did the whole DLC pack for like 30 odd quid.
Yeah.
From CD
Yeah.
keys or G2A.
Yeah, he ain't got a lot of money, so.
Yeah, but if he buys one like every month or something,
Yeah.
depending how often he gets paid.
Yeah.
That's the only problem. PC gaming ain't cheap, and you know, maintaining PCs ain't cheap.
Yeah. I know that one.
Same as my brother. My brother went and bought some like fucking second generation i5 PC with no graphics card in it. And he's like, "I'll come gaming with you." I was like, "No, you won't. Not on that." He was like, "Well, it does everything else." I said, "Yeah." He said, "But it ain't got a dedicated graphics card in it." I said, "How do you expect to play things like Forza and things like that without a dedicated graphics card?" I said, "CPU won't handle it."
Mod activation.
Looks like you're getting in, son.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Just thinking about it.
He's thinking.
My computer spends a lot of time thinking.
Two.
I couldn't be like that. I'd end up throwing it out the fucking window.
Signing in, please wait.
I
mine's
had slow computers when I was younger, and there ain't no way that I'd be able to cope with it now.
Well,
Same as when you know, like when I built when I bought Ian's old PC off of him for the server computer. That was quite slow, and I just got more and more frustrated with it, and then I ended up trading that computer for a laptop for Jade to use. And now she's running an i9 9900K with a 1050 Ti graphics card. Plays things like The Sims and Planet Zoo and House Flipper and that on it. Connected it up to the big 70-inch TV in the front room. Got one of those Corsair lap boards with the keyboard that clips into the lap board.
alright.
Yeah, them things are fucking amazing, mate. Like, if you want to sit back and play like on your sofa or whatever, it's the K63 Corsair keyboard with the lap tray, and the keyboard literally clips inside this lap tray, and it's like a beanbag on the bottom.
Nice.
Sit it on your lap. Yeah, it's fucking brilliant bit of kit.
That's what you want.
So when I'm in the rig, she normally plays on my desk PC.
Yeah.
And then when I'm on the desk PC, she then plays on her computer.
Yeah.
apparently she's looking at the inside of her eyelids.
Big sleeps, big sleeps.
One day I'll have a fast computer.
All takes time, Terry.
Yeah, I know. Time and money, lots of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm quite lucky because both the times when my desk PC broke, the boys all come together and put £550 into a PayPal pool for me.
Yeah.
To get my desk PC repaired when that broke.
Yeah.
And then when I needed to rebuild the rig this time around, Jade had her basically Jade's disabled, and the PIP people rejected her, saying that she was perfectly able to go back to work.
Right.
When there ain't no way she physically can't work.
Yeah.
So
she had to appeal against it.
Yeah, well, we appealed it the first time, they rejected it again. So we then took it to tribunal.
Yeah.
And then the tribunal went, they can fuck off, they're paying you, we've got enough evidence that you are disabled.
Yeah. You got it all backdated.
Yeah, it ended up getting a backdate of nearly £5,500.
Nice. Right, password.
DDL lowercase.
DDL.
I won't be joining you tonight, but we'll try another profile another night when I can be asked. No worries, Tezza. So yeah, like, managed to get the rig PC fixed, get my water cooling stuff for the desk PC. Jade's now 100% debt free. She paid off all her debts out of it as well, so she's got no debts whatsoever.
Nice.
And she's going to IKEA tomorrow with her mum to get some new furniture for the house.
Cool.
And now now I owe her a new fridge freezer.
So shall I click drive now?
Yep. Me and Dave are still out on the road.
Yeah, no worries. That's now loading
fuck,
anyway.
sorry Dave, if you're behind me, I just twatted that truck on the inside lane.
I've seen it, I managed to pull out at school.
You managed to pull out? Well, don't spread it all over the place, make sure you get a tissue and mop it up.
No worries.
How many miles we got left, Dave?
444.
Oh.
I'm in Cambridge.
See, look how easy that was, huh?
Yeah.
We'll be going trucking again on Saturday anyway, so... I am hoping tomorrow that Amazon drops off my tools that I need to bend my hard tube earlier on in the day. If they do, then I should be around for breakfast.
Yeah.
That's providing they pull their finger out their arse and do my delivery early. Came in there a bit hot.
Yeah, I was going to say, because I was almost up your hoop.
You love it on my hoof. We are going to Le Mans, Terry?
Yeah.
We're going to Le Mans, so if you can find a job going to Le Mans...
Cambridge.
Depends how far away from fucking Le Mans you are. You're in Cambridge, aren't you?
Yep.
Well, that's some distance, like.
Yeah, no, you're probably better off jumping to Le Mans, to be honest, Terry.
Yeah.
go to the main menu by pressing escape, and then go to the. Oh, you cunt!
Quick travel.
Yeah, quick travel. I looked in my mirror, indicated there was nothing there. Then all of a sudden there was a fucking truck there.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. You took the road, that's what was behind you.
Geneva. Lyon. Lyon.
That's Leon.
Yeah. Lyon. Le Mans you're going, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is in France.
You come in like a wrecking ball. Well, you know what I'm like, Tezza.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
Dave loves it though. Dave absolutely loves it. Loves it up the hoof.
You're just coming through Geneva, aren't you?
Let me see.
You should see us on the map, to be fair.
Yeah. You look like you're somewhere close to Geneva. Quick travel to Geneva and bobtail, will you?
Alright, well let me find somewhere to pull up.
So I can't find Le Mans.
Let me find somewhere to pull up in. Let me get to the nearest town and then we'll pull up and we'll let you catch on us.
Le Mans, it's up there.
Oh, you found it?
I found Le Mans, yeah, that's miles away from where you are.
Yeah, do you want to bobtail with us then?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Right, there's a garage off this turning here.
To Geneva.
I don't know, the signs are all written in fucking Oranookty-bookty-bookty. Dave, make sure you come off that turning.
Yeah, I'm just coming off now, Dave.
We're in Leon. Just discovered Leon.
Leon. Alright, so I'll quick travel to Leon then, yeah?
Let me just get to the garage. Yeah. Quick travel to Leon.
£1,100. Oh, I don't know if I can afford that. I've only got 193 million.
Yeah, I'm close to 100 and something million as well.
Terence sent me over a few profiles the other day, and yeah, there's one on there, billions and billions and billions.
Yeah.
It's got millions and million. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 billion.
He shared them profiles around most of the DDL, to be fair.
Yeah.
Buy this garage while I'm here. Alright, sleeping pig.
Right, I'm at the red banner, I think, at the Renault dealer.
Right, well we're down at the garage. Yeah, you're up the road there, I can see you.
Oh, the map comes up on the screen.
Yeah, press M when you're driving.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's a new feature. I told you, you've been away for too long, bro.
Yeah, I know. Just click on the world map and see.
It's alright, I'm coming down to you anyway, so.
You're going to drive up to me, are you?
Well, ideally, if you can come down this sort of way, because my map is telling me that it wants me to go back around the roundabout and back onto the motorway. So if you can head down this sort of way,
Yeah.
that would be a lot easier.
Right, so I was going to head to the garage that you just passed. What is a garage? And if I click on the map on the garage you just passed, and then I'll head down that way.
We'll truck you in.
My old DDL Scania.
Has it got a skin on it?
It's got the old DDL one.
Well,
Well, I used to have-
if you go back to the red spanner
Yeah.
and then you go to paint jobs, there is actually a DDL scanner in the list. Is it the new gen scanner or the old gen?
It's the old streamline.
Oh, the old school one, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's a DDL.
No, it's a new one.
Yeah, go
New shape.
go
Yeah,
to
new
the
shape.
go to the red spanner, go to paint jobs, and you should see a DDL skin.
Yeah, I've got it in green and black that I used
Yeah,
to have.
that's what we've got the DDL skins in. But it actually has Dr. Dave Logistics written on the door.
Dave Logistics, Bat Truck, and Dr. Dave. That's 3.
I'm currently running the Toy Story skin, I am. Did you see the blue Batman skin? Or was it the grey one?
Grey one, I think.
Have you found the DDL skin now yet?
Yeah, I was just having a quick look at them. Yeah. There's not much different to the way I had it before. Confirm order.
There's also a light box. If you go on to the modifications that you can do to the outside of your truck.
That's right, I like light boxes.
Don't like a light box?
Nope. Nope.
It's a black light box with Dr. Dave Logistics written on it.
That's right, I like it the way it is now. That's cool. I'm in Europe and so I've got to drive on the wrong side of the road.
Wait for you to come down.
Engine malfunction. Chocolate.
Broken your truck already?
I hit that truck at.
Don't you pull
What
out.
happened to
Good.
you? No, what happened to you, but before that, same thing. But I hit the truck.
You're better off F7 in back to the spanner where Terry is and get your truck repaired.
There you go, okay, I'll do that now.
Terry, how far away from the spanner are you?
Just coming at the roundabout.
Right, we're going to jump to the spanner.
So I'm going to do that now, right now.
Alright. I'll go back to the spanner then, shall I?
No. Just drive slow. We'll catch up with you.
Alright. I'm heading back towards the garage that you was at before.
Come on, computer. There we go. Spanner it. Repair 9 grand! What the fuck?
Well, that's what happens when you smash shit up.
Nah, true.
Mine was 19 grand.
Oof. Right,
I'll park up here.
you want me to pull out of here, Dave?
Told you, make sure you got a mop up cloth.
Yeah. Oof.
Alright, well I've just parked up anyway.
Yeah, I see you just down the road here.
Adjusting my mirrors a bit, I think.
Oh, we're coming to a roundabout.
Roundabout.
Yeah, left at the roundabout.
Oh.
You're not watching the brake lights, Dicky Dave?
No. I should be.
There he is. Mr. Neville. Yo, Mr. Janner.
There's Terry right there.
There we go. rip the front of the car off.
Yeah, don't be doing that.
Stop there, you fucking fanny. Oh, sorry.
You
Right
wee
about there.
fucking fanny. There's a young Scottish lad called Jack that I met through streaming. And he sold up his computer rig and everything to go and buy his first car.
Oh, what?
And then he dragged his car around like Billy-O and fucked it up. So he put something on Facebook about like his car being broken, and that was what I wrote to him. I said, well, if you was not driving it like a wee fucking fanny, I said you wouldn't have broke it. I said, I bet you've been trying to do fucking handbrake turns and shit in it, and you was like, no. I was like, you fucking liar. I said front wheel drive cars only skid in the wet, the snow, and if you stick fucking baking trays under the rear wheels.
The old school minis, now you can drift them on a handbrake.
Yeah, but look at the fucking size of it.
Yeah, mate of mine had a mini Clubman estate, and he let me have a go in Newmarket multi-storey car park, and I was drifting it around the car park on the handbrake.
Yeah, but I'm talking like a fucking new generation Golf.
Yeah. Hey, couple of wipers on. Go. Cool, you can see all the spray coming off the tyres.
Yeah. I told you, mate, it's upgraded a lot since the last time you was here.
Yeah, the roads are very black though, aren't they?
Well, it depends what you've got your screen graphics set to, like on your screens, because you use TVs. So you've got the option. You've got the option for dynamic colours and all of that. So
yeah,
to me,
road's gone grey now.
Yeah, that would have been a new section of tarmac that they would have put in back there.
Yeah.
Here comes the rain, dooby doo doo. And I will warn you, Terry, that there is now rain physics on this game.
Alright.
So if you're carrying a heavy haul and you're speeding, you jack on the brakes, you don't stop. If you've got no weight over the rear wheels like you can start sliding round the roundabouts.
Drifting.
Yeah,
nice.
pretty much.
I can verify that one.
So you need to be behaving yourself, really. I know that's a very hard term coming from my mouth. Dr. Dave behaving himself? Get out of here.
When does that happen?
Never, ever, ever.
Oh.
Oh, this has been too long.
How do you think I feel when my computer broke? I was fucking chomping at the bit to fucking get back on here. I know, Tez, I just can't help myself. Yeah, I thought I'd let you out before you fucking sideswipe me, you big cunt.
Bragging.
The one I'm going through is auto tow.
Right, okay.
Oh, right behind you.
Cool.
Yo,
See ya.
Massey, you fat slag.
Probably leave a bit more of a gap between us, really, shouldn't I?
I did get your message, but I only got your message when I was literally just about to start my stream.
If you're behind me then Terry, then yeah, leave a gap, because I'm unpredictable.
Yeah.
No, you just fucking dopey as fuck, Scottish.
No, I like to break.
So your screens are coming tomorrow, are they, Mass? Two monitors and the mount, nice.
What size are the screens?
I think he went with 27s.
Oh,
3 of them. Single lane, single lane.
yeah.
Unexperienced Terry back there. But got to wait till next month for the sim rig. Yeah, Massey, no worries, mate. Once you got the screens and that all set up, you'll be fucking hunky-dory.
What the fuck? We never knew that. Stop hitting it.
You keep going over the curb.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
You got your overlay mirrors on the screen, Dave?
Yeah, they're on me, but I can't see the...
What do you mean you can't see? You fucking blind? Go put your glasses on, you old cunt. You're fucking worse than Terry.
I'll clean my glasses tonight.
Good boy.
I'm not that old.
No, but you should put your fucking glasses on, you blind old fuck.
You just wiped out 4 before. Yeah, my sat nav's throwing a wally now.
Yeah, just ignore it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Mum would have to pay £700 in all. Well, I mean, 700 quid for a race frame, 3 screens and a screen mount ain't too sad at all, mate. So Zach bought me this race frame, and this race frame was £688 just for the seat and the steering wheel stand. Then the tabletop I had to buy separate, that was another £100. The screen stand I had to buy was again another separate thing you have to pay for, that was another £100. So in total the rig was $688 for 2 pieces, $788, $888 in total this rig. So I don't think 700 quid for 3 screens, the screen mount and the sim rig is too bad at all.
No, that's not bad. I took my seat out of my old Shogun.
Yeah, I remember you saying about that.
So that's that sorted. Screwed it to a quarter sheet of 3/4 ply, which cost me about fucking 8 quid or something like that. A bit more with the casters on it. The frame that my steering wheel and that's on was about 60 quid. TV stand was about 220, I think it was.
No, that's Terry, mate. Clokey's not in the Discord at the minute. I think he might pop in a bit. But he was moving house recently, so he's been rather busy.
My mate bought me the TVs from Hughes, 330 quid each, 3 of them.
Yeah, I remember they were meant to come from Curry's PC World, but they fucked up the order, didn't they?
Yeah, they were going to be 40 inch from PC World, 220 quid each. And they kept messing about. They messed about twice in the end, 2-3 times. And in the end, my mate just gave me some more money, and I went down to Hughes, 330 quid each. 3 of them, 43 inch, 4K, 60 hertz. Job's good. Phoned them up, bought them over the phone. I had to go to the warehouse in Thetford, which is like 20-minute, half-hour down the road. Pulled into the car park, pushed the buzzer, guy came out, showed him my email on my phone. He's like, yep, no problem, back in a bit. Came out 5 minutes later with a trolley with 3 TVs on it.
Nice.
Put them in the back, yep, put them in the back of the van and off I went.
I'm not using Reshade, no Massey, I'm using the NVIDIA gaming filter. That's it, Massey. If you're happy with it, that's all that matters, mate. If it does what you want it to do, then you crack on. Best way. Let's say, like, there's no point being one of these that's like, oh, I want what he's got, because, I mean, if you haven't got the funds to fund what somebody else has, then it's, you know, it's very difficult. Let's say, don't forget, I have not just, you know, clicked my fingers and overnight all of a sudden all of this stuff appeared in my house. You know, I've been building this setup for nearly 6 years. So I had to buy bit by bit by bit.
If it weren't for my mate, I'd still be on a single 40-inch monitor, which cost me 30 quid second hand, with a line of pixels missing.
Oh, fucking hell.
You didn't notice it after a while. It's only like one line sort of down the middle of the screen.
Say, I mean, like I said, I've been quite lucky because I've built this stuff up over the last like 6 years.
Yeah.
So at the moment in my house I have my race rig PC, my desk PC, I've got a PC behind me that runs the farm sim and Wreckfest server plus my movie server, and Jade's got a PC in the main part of the living room connected to the big screen. And then my daughter Lacey's also got a PC in her room. So I've got 5 PCs and a gaming laptop.
Nice.
But like I said, it's all built up over the years. Like I said, I didn't just wake up one morning and go, right, fuck it, I'm going to build 5 PCs. There ain't no way that I would have been able to afford to do that.
Well, it's like mine. I've gradually upgraded mine, mainly through Marketplace as well.
Thing is, if it still works and it's still good value for money, then it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Nice one, Massey.
I like the Kenworth. That's nice.
Kenworth K100E.
Yeah.
I'm always in it. I like it.
You can go and buy yourself one when we get to the Desto if you want, Terry.
Maybe.
I used to drive that truck all the time, and then I started making some skins for the Scania.
Yeah.
And I really, really like this Toy Story skin that I've got.
Yeah. I've still got that other skin that you done for me.
Which one was that?
That was the NVIDIA one, wasn't it?
Oh no, the Gigabyte one.
That's it, Gigabyte. That's the one.
That was for the ball nose.
Yeah, T-cab.
Yeah.
You got T-cabs on here?
No. Yeah, yes. Sorry, we have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, that might be my truck then. That's the gear I want.
one lane.
Oh, I thought that was an indicator, and that's a flashy, isn't it?
What, on the back of my truck?
Yeah,
On
I
the
thought it was
trailer?
an indicator. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was a indicator, but it's not. It's your beacon.
That's the indicator.
What's on?
What's on, me booty?
Hold on, I'm not even behind you. I'm behind someone else.
You fucking numpty. Are you behind Special K?
No, I'm behind the guy.
That sounded like a whole lot of cock in your mouth there, Terry. Try again.
Behind an AI, I think.
It was behind me.
Yeah, I was.
Hey, mate.
What? Have you just gone right or left after the toll?
We're going up and around the curly whirly.
So right. Come off, yeah?
Yeah.
No, I meant to stay on.
Hey, mate.
Wow.
Game looks
Excuse
amazing.
me.
You using any mods? Yeah, I'm using all of the beautiful mods from the Steam Workshop. And I'm also using the NVIDIA game filter. So with the NVIDIA game filter, I'm using the color filter. I've turned the color filter up by about 10%, maybe something like that. And I've also turned the clarity slider up a little bit just to give a bit more textures, like in the trees and the bushes and stuff like that. But yeah, if you go to the Steam Workshop and look up beautiful, just type in beautiful in the search box. There's beautiful roads, beautiful sky, beautiful scenery, beautiful rain, beautiful bad weather, beautiful good weather. We're using all of those.
Right, you didn't turn off, you went straight on. Right.
Yeah, look for the curly whirly. We've gone up and around the curly whirly and we've gone straight on.
Yeah. Right, pedal to the metal.
But DK, if you're new around here, bro, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Leave a like on the stream if you're enjoying it.
I just pressed the big button and it usually ends up as a not like, you know what I mean? It ends up not activated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just try and just hit it once is the best part.
All that could use a lot more performance though. Oh, you have subbed. Well, thank you very much. Much appreciated. To be honest, I don't really see it using a lot of resources because my computer's quite new. So maybe for an older machine, you might find that. I mean, Terry, what are you running in your PC?
It's an old i7.
Do you know what numbers it is?
3300, I think.
Oh, so you're running a third generation i7. So Terry's running an older i7, and he's gaming with me. He's actually behind me, and he's not experiencing any. Well, he was, but he's not experiencing any issues running the beautiful mods on this game.
It looks absolutely stunning. I have got a half decent graphics card though. I've got the 2060
Super.
2060 RTX 2060 with 6 gig RAM.
All right, okay. So yeah, even with Terry running an older CPU and then a little bit more of a modern graphics card, he's still being able to use these mods. I think we used a total of about 100 mods in total, but what I did is I put 25 mods into one mod, and then another 25 mods into one mod, and then the rest of them are separate.
Oh, I'm catching you up. Is 65 the fastest we can go?
Yes.
Right,
I've limited it on the server to real life.
right,
But in real life we can only do 58 in a lorry.
right.
No, it's not even 58 anymore, is it? It's 52. Yeah, it went from 65 to 60, and then from 60 down to 58, and then down from 58 to 52 mile an hour in the UK for lorries.
Yeah, I thought it was 53. But I
No,
could be wrong.
it's 52 now. My dad's been a lorry driver since I was a kid.
Right. I know that the legal speed limit with a trailer is 60 mile an hour on a motorway.
No, not even on a motorway. By law now,
Yeah.
lorries are, even if you are not trailered, you are only legally allowed to do 52 mile an hour.
Yeah, it's like they've changed the speed limits for vans as well now. At 60 on a motorway.
I don't know so much for a van.
60 on a dual carriageway, right, when it used to be 70. Now, it's a pain in the arse because I've got the little Citroen Dispatch.
Right.
A mate of mine's got the Fiat version of the same van, but because he's got windows all round and back seats in it, his is classed as a car.
Yeah,
so
that's
he can
right.
do 70. So he can do 70, whereas I can only do 60.
Well, you know what you want to do. You just want to put a little bench seat in the back.
And cut some windows into the side of it.
Don't even need to do that. Long as it's got rear seats. Class as a minibus then.
It's still classed as a van because it's panelled out.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Long as it's got rear seats, it then goes from being classed as a van to a minibus. My dad took an old postal van, one of the red transit postal vans, and we was all going up to Scotland. Took one of them. He went to the scrapyard and bought an additional 2 bench seats, put them in the back of the thing, and it becomes a minibus.
Right.
Yeah, it changed it. You don't need to you don't have to cut the physical carcass of the vehicle. Long as you put seats in the rear, it then becomes a minibus because it's multi seats.
Until you have an accident.
Even without the windows.
Yeah, we didn't cut no windows in it. What'd you say there, Jenna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry man, I'm just talking to Charlie Boots a second.
Alright, I was going to say, what?
Right, I'm back with you.
Yeah, so where's Terry?
I'm
behind
right
you.
on special tail.
Right, go outside lane and come past me.
I'll slow down a wee bit. I'm going to slow down.
Yep, I've gathered that one.
So DK, coming up the side of me now, you should see Terry come past me. I'm slowing down, by the way, special.
Yeah, no worries.
There goes Terry. He's actually side by side with me. So, like I said, Terry's running an older i7 CPU, and he's not having any issues whatsoever. He's not lagging all over the place or anything. So you just have to test it, DK, to your computer, because, like I said, each computer's different. Are we gonna go, truck? Are we gonna go? We're gonna go. Whoop! There we go. You found it.
You're still going straight along here, aren't we? Not turning off?
Yeah, boy, straight.
Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, I've really got to adjust my mirrors.
Like my horn.
Sounds better than mine.
Train horn I got.
Hey, I've opened the window.
If I open my windows in this truck, I get deafened. What engine sound have you got? Just normal?
Yeah, just standard.
When we get to the other end, go into the garage, go into the workshop where you can upgrade your truck.
Yeah.
And put the idle lope sound on. When you're sitting still, it sounds like you've got high lift cam in the truck, mate. It goes hum 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 hum.
I'll sound your horn again.
There's mine.
Oh fuck
Yeah,
my
mine
life,
down too.
you as well with the train horn. Yeah, fucking right.
I really need to adjust my mirrors.
Do that on the F4 menu.
Yeah, that'll stop me though, won't it?
Yeah, you'll have to wait till we get to the other end, or we can. There's a fuel station coming up, so we're dipping the fuel station.
all right,
That's
I'm
all right.
in no
Yeah,
rush.
look, we're just cracking the fuel station.
That sounds nice.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
It's hunting, going hum 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 hum. Yeah, it's got like a high lift cam. NVIDIA GTX 1650. You should be all right. Like I said, download them, install the mods, go into the game, and see if your game can handle it and your computer can handle it. And then, if it can, leave them on. If not, then just turn one off at a time, or do the process where you turn one on, see how the game reacts, turn on the next one, see how the game reacts, until you turn them all on, and then if the game starts mucking about, just turn one off at a time and test it.
That's better.
You can see down the side of your rig now, can you?
Yeah, I'm just about seeing my rear wheel arches in the
Yeah,
corner.
but I get that you're on an i3, mate. I totally get that you're on an i3. I started off on an old i7 7th gen.
We can have a sleep here, can't we? Without changing, out syncing.
No, you won't be able to sleep here.
No.
It's not CPU intensive anyway, Dave. It's more graphics intensive than i3 and Pitter.
Yeah,
My season 7 need a sleep,
you should be all right, mate. Like I said, you just have to
it'll
test
piss
each
it.
one.
As long as it'll run that 1650 to full tilt, you'll be fine.
He's worrying about adding too many fucking mods. That's going to cause him a bother. You see.
I'd say the mods would be more of a strain on his internet, really, trying to, you know what I mean? That was probably where you get the most lag from, but no, that was...
Well, no, they don't. Mods don't strain the internet, do they? Because they're a local thing. You download them to your computer, so they're local based.
It's more data getting fired to and fro, Dave. It's more coordinates being fired to and fro. You'll find that your bandwidth will be higher the more mods you add. It's the same as Valheim. It's more coordinates, more ZDOS as they call it.
You ready to go, Terry?
Oh yeah, I'm off.
He's actually ready.
Behind you.
Did you fucking hell? Did you say fucking hell? He's actually ready.
It did give snow, so I did wonder why.
Oh, it's trucking.
I'm not good with the i3 and all that, so just wanted a bit of help. Sorry if I'm being a pain. No, you ain't being a pain at all, mate. No, it's like I'd rather people come in and speak to me and ask questions than...
Well, put it this way, I used to be able to run this game on triples, 3 1920 by 1080 monitors with a 980 Ti on a i5 660 6600K, sorry. And I used to run this game near enough on full tilt on triples, so the 1650 and the 10100 will piss it. So no, you're good, mate. You're good. You'll be all right.
So, like I said, it's all about testing as well. You know, every time that I download a new mod, before I even think about putting it into my convoy session, for the other lads to download, I will go into the game and I will test the mod myself. I make sure all of the mods work properly and they do exactly what they say they're meant to do before I even put it onto an online session.
Dave, are you able to just get like a process monitor up or something to see what sort of like Windows performance monitor and see what the GPU's running at the moment?
I'll have to pull over. There is a...
yeah, you know what I mean, though, just to see where the GPU is. You'll see the bar graph where it ended up, because I think it will shut down to 0 when you come out the game, but, or you know, when you take focus away. And just see where it is.
Well, I can do a NVIDIA overlay. I can put the overlay on the screen.
Oh yeah? Yeah, because you're not running it full tilt on frames, you're frame capping it to your monitors, isn't you? So
yeah, I'm on VSync, but I'm running the game in Ultra.
Yeah, so that will still give you a good sort of representation of.
How's it going, T Rocky? Yeah, I'm back on, mate. Yeah, my computer's all fixed.
Get back on trucking, man. It's getting closer now.
Yeah, we'll get you sorted next week, Jenna. Once you're a little bit more settled
mate,
in.
I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. I went and pulled the network out today, so that was interesting.
Right, well, we're nearly at the destination, so I'll run to the destination, and then I'll have a look.
Yeah, that's it, mate. No rush. Just give us an idea, sort of reference power-wise. 1650. That's like it's a bit of a weird card, isn't it, in the way where it sits?
Yeah, it's a 4 gig, is it? 4 gig card.
Yeah.
It's in between. It's in between the 10 series and the 20 series, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like a crossover card, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a card. It was a card that was that card. The 16 series cards were built for people that wanted to game on a lower budget.
Oh yeah, they was like a crossover day, weren't they? Those because the art.
Well, they were more of a budget. They were more of a budget card, weren't they? It's like AMD have not long released a fucking a card. Linus done a video on it, and he turned around and said that the card wasn't worth a wank unless you was building a computer on a lower end budget. He said if you had a higher end CPU, then it would be better just to not run a graphics card at all.
It would be bottlenecked a little bit by it.
Yeah, the graphics card just was a little bit weak. Right, don't follow me in, please. Do not follow me in.
I'd say you got probably somewhere between 1080 Ti and probably a 2050. I'd say.
No, nowhere near a Ti.
No, the 1080 Ti.
Yeah, nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. The 16 series don't go nowhere near the Ti. 1080 Ti.
Oh, I don't know, Dave. Yeah, I think it was built to be more powerful than the 1080 Ti.
No, it wasn't. It was designed to be a budget card, mate. You look up the specs.
That's what it was. Because like people, there's no point. I thought there was no point getting a 1080 Ti anymore because they stopped making them. They've done the 16.
No. The 16 series was, like I said, it was the in between. It was a budget series card for people to be able to game, but on a lower budget. Let's say I bought a 1650 for Bogo when I built his PC. And I had a 1080 Ti in mine, and my 1080 Ti pissed all over his card.
Yeah, okay.
Right, come on in, Dave. We're going to watch you back it in, son. Come on.
Oh, great. This should be fun. Come on.
Are we going to the Red Spanner from here?
No, we'll probably pick up a trailer locally, so if you just stay where you are. Right, we're gonna go in a bit of zero cam, and we're gonna watch Dave Kane back his trailer in.
I take it I'm between these two trucks, yeah?
No,
And it-
you're going to go where the two little bollards are.
Fuck, 16 little boards.
They should be up against the wall there somewhere. Can you see them?
No.
They're like two posts.
Yeah, they're relating it to a 1050 Ti.
Yeah, 1050, not 1080. You said it would be in between a 1080 Ti, nowhere near the performance, mate.
Yeah, I didn't know that because I didn't.
Yeah, no, like I said, when they stopped building the 10 series and they jumped to the 20 series, the 20 series were really hard to get hold of because of mining and shit like that. So they wanted to make a card that wasn't desirable for miners to buy. So there was still something on the shelf.
It'll help if I fucking hit park, eh?
Did you actually go to the front gate and select your parking?
Nope.
You absolute fucking penis. Turn around and get back out of here.
Yeah.
My name is Dave, I am a Scottish, I am a wee turd. I can't help it.
Right, my twat now said I'm getting tired, I need to sleep. There's
Go.
a garage across the road, I'll go across the road.
Terry, just press the escape button, go to gameplay and turn off fatigue.
Oh, right, yeah.
Turn off speeding
Options.
fines and all other fines. And fatigue.
Off. Traffic defence. Off.
Stop getting so tired.
Speeding warning. Off.
Right, there's also
Parking dialogue.
yeah, no, you want that on. Automatic parking dialogue you want turned on,
Alright.
so you don't have to stop at the front gate like Special K did. You could just drive in the yard and park up.
Yeah,
So Dave,
turn.
press escape, go to gameplay, and you want
seconds.
you want to also change your parking difficulty to skilled parking, Terry and Dave.
Yeah, that's already on skilled parking. Navigation mode.
Best.
Best.
Right.
Show navigation always.
Gameplay, sorry.
Make sure fatigue is turned off, traffic offences is turned off.
Yep.
And then you want automatic parking dialogue turned on. Tick the box.
Automatic. It already is.
Right, and then
done.
go down to parking difficulty, and you want that to say skilled parking.
Parking difficulty. Skilled parking. Yep.
Right, come back out and then go and park your truck up.
Yeah, I'll need to.
We're still waiting to see you crash into a wall.
Well, I'm sure I'm gonna do that a fucking few times. I wouldn't have worried about that.
Terry, if you go on to the escape menu,
Yeah.
go to job market and then freight market, click on the town where we are on the little mini map, and then pick another job. Hopefully I'll be with yous on Saturday because it's
Oh no.
I'm on nights Sunday. No worries. You cheating little bastard.
Oh, come on.
I saw that.
Wasn't meant to do that. It never came up. What do you want to put? What do you want to choose?
No,
We got a wheel loader.
you don't need to because you just changed it to skilled parking. You just drive around the back and park up.
Oh, fuck's sake. Right,
That's why I told you to do that. So from now on, you don't have to park at the front gate and select your parking. You just drive in and park up.
Right. Okay. So continue.
Yeah, continue.
Bastard.
Right, pick any load you want, Terry.
Right, we've got I know you like your low loaders. We've got a 15-ton wheel loader. And it's 1,083 miles.
That's fine. I'm good for that.
Yep. Right, we'll select that one then. Set GPS. That's going from TNT.
Yeah, you run round and go and pick that up, and then me and Dave will pick up the same load. And also, any of you out there that are using TikTok, I am currently on TikTok, so go and check me out, Dr. Dave Tech on TikTok. Do love a bit of TikTok, good fun. Bit of TikToker.
TikTok, TikTok, TikTok.
I just hit over 300 followers on TikTok today.
Nice.
Right, take a job.
Right, there's the job. Just wait in the yard, and we'll come round and grab the job as well.
Oh, it's a bit of a tight yard.
That's what she said. Till you put two hands in and clap. Boom, boom.
Right, here we go. Dave's ready away.
Away!
He hangs about for no one.
Other than red lights.
That wasn't a red, honestly.
And Dave, you shouldn't need to stop on the front gate either
Right.
to pick up your load. Your load should automatically be round the back. When you come closer to the yard, can you see a green flag?
Aye, yeah, I can now, yeah.
Right, Terry, you're going to need to move your fat ass.
Right.
By the way, it's non-collision in here.
Alright.
No collisions in the yards. I turn the collisions in the yards off.
Your engine does sound nice.
You want to run round to the red spanner and sort your engine out?
Oh, no hurry.
Alright, well, we're here. We might as well just fuck off to the red spanner.
Yeah, it's just round the corner. Oh, we got to go past that anyway.
Well, we're running pro mods and we're running about 100 mods on this server, mate. So you would need all of the mods that we're running.
Reprogram the indicators as well. I've lost half my buttons on my steering wheel.
Yeah, that'll be because you've got a newer profile, haven't you? You're using one of Tez's.
This is one of my old profiles on this. But because I had problems with it, I ended up resetting stuff and yeah.
Oh, you went to restore to default.
Sort of.
Yes, go into where the engines are, Terry, and either choose the 500 or the 800 idle lobe sound.
I'll park up here.
Alright, well, seeing as you're in the lead, you're going to be the convoy leader.
Oh, damn. I'll be a convoy leader for a wee while.
Probably cat engines, E9 V8.
It's a Cummings engine, Cummings N14, I believe. Should say heavy haul specialist or idle lope.
Cummings.
Right, I'm just going to go and grab a drink before we set off.
Heavy haul. Lope, 550 lope. Heavy specialist lope.
Yeah.
Got to turn up a little bit. Yeah, I think so. Right, I just got to go sort my buttons out. I've got to sort my indicators out. I've got no indicators.
Ah, okay, that's the only problem with convoys. I have all the mods from Beautiful. It looks nice so far and runs okay. Ah, that's okay, DK, no problem, bro. So, like I said, you're not a pain in any way. Like I said, I'd rather people come in and ask questions. Aha, Mr. Tazboy. So, the kids are in bed. The missus is asleep on the sofa. So it's just you, me, and the rest of the stream. Dave, you will not take the lead for a wee while. You will take the lead the whole way. Right, Terry, dip your clutch. Stop your truck, dip your clutch, and then hold the accelerator to the floor. Non-collision in here, so don't worry if you go through me. It's always better to ask for advice. That's the one, Cesar. You got the right sound on, yeah? Terry? Hello? You there, Dave?
I'm here.
Terry, can't hear you.
Terry.
To Terry. This is the amateur engine pack by I can't remember who it's by. It's called the amateur engine pack. Terry, you muted yourself, you silly cock.
Listen to this fucking engine.
No, he's actually muted himself in Discord.
Oh, I see us.
Unfortunately, Trucker, you will not have the mods that we've got. Not all of the mods that we've got are from the Steam Workshop.
didn't hear him say be back now.
Did he say he'd be back in a minute?
No, I never heard him say that at all.
I just sent him a message saying, "Oi, you cock, you muted in Discord." I haven't got paid mods running, no, but some of the mods I've used are not from the Steam Workshop, you see, Taz. Let me see if I can call him, 2 secs.
Yep. Hey!
There we go.
Yeah.
I did answer it, but my phone messed about. Sorry.
Right, are you in neutral?
Yes, I believe so, yes.
Put your foot to the ground and hold it there.
Oh,
It's fucking naughty, innit?
oh, I like that.
Right, let's rock and roll. Let's go. Take it easy, T-Rock, bro. Love you, bye.
Right. Get back in the cab. Oh, that's got some poke to it.
Have you got the 1088?
1088. I've got the heavy haul one that you...
Yeah, you got the 1088, so it's 1088 horse.
Right.
I'm running the 510 version
Yeah.
because I found that it ekes through the gears like fucking Billio otherwise.
Yeah.
I run a 12-speed box, but I don't like my gears to run out too quick, so I'm up, down, up, down, up, down the box all the time.
Yeah, I've got the 12 plus 2, but I do skip a lot of gears.
Did you know there's actually a functionality on this game that you can do a thing called floating gears?
Right.
So you know, like when you would flick the switch to change gear,
Yeah.
you don't have to put your clutch down, you just flick the switch and it automatically slides over the gear.
Yeah.
So yeah, what you'll do is you'll drive along like your normal pattern, like 1 to 6.
Yeah.
So obviously you've got 1 and then you flick the switch and it goes to 2 and then you go back. So every time that you flick the switch, you just have to let off the accelerator and then back on, and it will automatically glide into the next gear.
Alright.
If you're changing gate, like from gate 1 to gate 2, you have to use the clutch.
Yeah.
But when you're doing the gears in between on the switch, you just lift off the accelerator and back on, and it automatically floats the gear.
Nice.
I was watching a geezer drive a 18-speed Kenworth.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm going to teach you how to float gears. And I was like, well, I thought floating gears meant that you skip a gear and you go into the next gear. No, that doesn't mean floating gears. That's skipping gears. But floating gears is when you flick the switch, instead of having to use the clutch every time, you flick the switch, lift off the throttle and then back onto the throttle, and it automatically guides it into the next gear for you without having to use the clutch. And that's what I got used to doing that on EUROTRUCK, and then when everything all went peak tong, I come back and I couldn't fucking do it anymore.
Ah.
Have you got the exhaust brake as set as a button?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, you should, mate, because the exhaust brake on this goes bah!
Yeah.
Don't suppose you would
Oh,
mind
that seems to be revving high.
taking a list of the mods that you have, possibly DMing me in Discord, please. Taz, I would quite happily sit down with you in Discord and help you with the mods, mate. I don't mind doing that at all. And with driving on convoy, Terry, you haven't got to worry about, you know, making sure that you're behind each other or whatever, because obviously sometimes traffic gets in the way and all of that.
Yeah.
Just take your time, enjoy the drive, and when you get to the destination, you get to the destination.
Yeah.
This is a lot different to driving on Truckers MP, where you want to be right behind your buddies and make sure everybody's in convoy line and all of that.
With me, I like to be behind my buddies and be in convoy with them.
Yeah, but
That's
we're
how I do doing it online and that.
Yeah, but with being on here, it doesn't matter if you are behind me or not, because the traffic sometimes interrupts you being behind each other all the time.
Yeah.
So, you know, you just drive your own drive and just enjoy it, that's all. Let's say we don't normally sit in Discord when we're trucking either, we're normally on the CB.
Yeah.
How long you on for, Jade?
I don't know, Jenna. I'm quite enjoying myself. Jade's asleep, so I haven't really got a time limit.
Game on. I'll pack it a bit.
Alright, mate. No worries.
Eat on your heaps on.
You've got fucking loads to do though, ain't you? Seeing you just moved house and that.
He'll be on till his belly starts growling for his cheese on toast.
That's the one, Terry. You remembered.
I remembered.
Yeah, it is good to use the CB as well, T-Rock. I do enjoy using the CB. Yeah, Taz, just drop me a message one day when you're free, and we'll get you sorted.
I'm going to do this windows up now.
Yeah, I can't have the windows open because of the sound of the engine. It makes the stream fucking really, really loud. Yep, that's absolutely fine, Taz. Just drop me a message. Don't forget as well. Do you use Facebook, Taz? Type in !FB in the chat and follow that link and go and join the Facebook group. Another toll booth coming up, Tel, so watch your speed. Again. Cheers, Tezza. You might go and fuck up there, Terry.
Yeah, disconnected again.
Yeah, it muted you.
Yeah, Discord muted me again. I don't know why.
Oh, you fucking cunt! What you doing? Oh, fuck!
No guilty.
Limiters. I like the
Definitely
limiters.
no guilty.
Wow, so I was in the outside lane, I got cut up by a truck, so I had to do an evasive manoeuvre and then go across to the inside lane, which then there was a coach on the inside lane, so I had to do a second evasive manoeuvre, go back into the outer lane, and then the coach cut me up halfway through me getting back into the outside lane, so there is a bit of a pile-up.
We're in a traffic jam now. And old Bill here.
Yeah, I'm at the front of the queue, and yeah, go on, you fucking wet wipe cunt.
We're turning right. Coming off.
Are you going, or what? Are you just going to sit there and cut me up again, you fucking mongoloid? Right, we're rolling.
Rolling.
Oh, what are you stopping for, you dickhead?
Because there's it goes down into one lane.
Really? No, there was a car stopped right in front of me, Mini, right, and then the DHL lorry started pulling away, and the Mini started pulling away, and the Mini's just crashing the side of the lorry. So now there's another pile up.
Yep.
Now I've got to wait for these arseholes to sort the hormones out.
And this is why I said, don't worry about being behind your buddies. Because shit like that happens and it fucks everything up.
I love this limiter.
What? Bop, 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 bop.
Coming up to another fucking checkpoint.
He's way gone.
Another toll.
And this is why I was saying, don't worry about being right up our chuff.
Yeah.
Because shit like this happens. We just wait for you the other end. Requested to join, you should know which one is me. Kids, don't do what I'm doing, playing on your phone whilst driving.
That's the button. Oh, coming off here.
There you go, Taz, I accepted you.
Think I best put on the brakes a little bit.
I would like to get my viewers and friends involved in the stream. So can I create a convoy so they don't have to use the same mods? Yeah, you can, if you start your own convoy with no mods, then your friends can join you, yeah.
Pull you up.
Like, Terry was having a blast.
Yeah, coming over that bridge, come off the slip road, coming over the bridge, and the bleeding game froze.
Oh, fuck.
I thought that was me game over then. I thought, oh fuck. And then all of a sudden it started going again.
Starting to rain again.
That's what I was getting that, Terry, that stop, start, constantly. That's why I ended up ripping my rig apart. You know what it turned out to be?
Bracket that holds the processor in, wasn't it?
No, so my graphics card had a an extension on the card.
Yeah.
So instead of the card being clipped into the motherboard straight, the card was turned vertical.
Right.
So it has a thing called a riser card in between, and the riser card failed. And that's what caused me all of that problem. So I spent nearly £600 rebuilding the computer, and it was a £90 part that caused the problem.
That's with that thermal tape case, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look nice with a graphics card up on the side like that, though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to buy a new riser card.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I mean, I put the motherboard, the graphics card into the motherboard now. The computer's working. I mean, is it really worth spending another £90 for a new riser card?
Well, depends on how you want it to look. If you want it to look nice and you look at the fans, then yeah, worth it.
Yeah, I mean, if I want, you know, I'll have to take the PC back off the wall and install the riser card and all of that, which means pulling the rig apart. Every time I want to get to maintain that PC, I have to pull the whole race frame away from the wall, unplug all the wiring. Just a big pain in the bollocks.
With that card, can you not do it where it is?
No, I can't reach it. I have to, like, obviously there's triple screens in front of it, and then there's the steering wheel and everything else, so
yeah.
I think I'll just leave it, because when I move out of here, I'm going to be putting that case, I'm going to be taking that case off the wall. I'm not going to have one on the wall anymore. When I've got my own games room, I'm going to build another water cooling system similar to the one that I'm building now with that setup.
Right.
So then I'll have two fully water cooled units.
Come on, get out of the way.
I can't run beacons on my truck. It starts to stutter. But when I turn them off, it's fine again. That will be... What, are you talking about on Truckers MP? Because that's always been a problem thing. Whenever there's beacons on, it will cause problems. I mean, on convoy mode, I can turn my beacons on, like that, and it doesn't affect anybody.
My beacons are on as well, no problems.
Yeah, Truckers MP is fucking shit anyway. It's all about convoy, where you can have modified trucks, modified skins, and the only reason I used to play Truckers MP is because there was no alternative. If you wanted to play online with your friends, you had to play Truckers MP. Oh bollocks, that's the wrong way, Dave. That is the wrong way. Oh!
Yep,
fucking Jesus. So I fucked up and then a truck just come and fucking hit me and jackknifed the fuck right out of me. Oh dear, how are we going to get out of this one now?
Get Terry to whack you with the right.
I was in front of him,
Oh,
so if he's turned off wrong.
No, I literally just was on the edge of the turn.
Alright.
Right, I should be able to... Oh! Fucking hell! How can you not see me, you blind cunt? I've got all of these fucking beacons on my truck.
and then for you tonight.
Oh, mate, they're fucking proper walloping me around and all. I made one fucking mistake and I'm fucking paying for it now.
They don't let you out, do they?
Be alright if my fucking truck would move. Right, there we go. Haven't tried it, to be honest, on single or convoy, because I've never done convoy mode before. Well, this is the thing, like, convoy mode is built into EUROTRUCK, so it will run 100% better than Truckers MP ever will, because Truckers MP is a third-party program. And the reason why I moved over to Convoy is because we had so many problems with Truckers MP, and it constantly fucking about all the time and lagging and shit like that. I just got fed up with it.
Yeah, if there's a lot of drivers in one area, then you're going to get a lot of lag, in ya.
I say, I haven't been back on Truckers MP since they brought out the Convoy. Just fucked up again. I was too busy talking. Fuck it, we're going this way then. I'll see you boys on the flip side.
Fair enough. You're doing a detour, are you?
Yeah.
Whoa, you dickhead.
What's that?
Some
What?
dick just come straight out of a slip road, didn't indicate, didn't nothing, just pulled straight out in front of me.
Yep, that's the joys of the AI traffic.
And I just crunched him with my trailer. Ha, have some of that cunt.
When I used to have the speeding fines and everything on Terry, if you speed past a police car, they'd give you a fine.
Yeah.
So every time they'd give me a fine, I'd deliberately crash into them. Just like crunch, rip the wheel to one side and smash him up the wall.
Yep. Way to do it.
Yeah, Taz, I got plenty of beacons on this one. Look.
What is that lit up like Blackpool?
I've got all red flashing beacons on the front of my truck. So I've got orange on the roof, and in the grille I've got all red small LED beacons in the front of my truck.
Oh, cool.
Not supposed to have red at the front, are you?
Not by law, no.
Amber or white at the front.
Yeah,
Amber down the sides. Red on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is EUROTRUCK, and you can do what you want.
Yeah.
Welcome to Hungary.
So what T-cabs you got on here? New gen or the old ones?
The old one.
You got a skin for it?
I believe there is a DDL skin for it, yeah.
Not got the new gen T-cabs on here then?
Nah, the new gen T-cab doesn't get updated often enough.
Right.
So then when they update the game version, it then doesn't work in convoy mode.
Right.
Oh, you absolute cunt. So the barrier stayed up, so I thought, oh, I'll go through. As soon as I got, like, my nose through the barrier, it fucking come down.
Yeah, I just see that.
Oh. Trying to hand-eye coordinate two different hands doing two different things is not easy. I was steering and looking at the screen with one hand, trying to navigate my other hand to pick up my cup, put it to my mouth. Bang the cup straight on the side of the steering wheel. I'm lucky that I didn't get covered in Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
What's the worst that could happen? I drink Dr. Pepper like it's fucking water.
I've got my wishy-washy coffee.
I don't drink very many hot drinks.
Neither do I. My coffee's always cold by the time I drink it.
No, I'm talking like at all.
Yeah, I know what you
Like when I was a builder,
Yeah.
and then I moved on to doing window fitting and stuff like that. Every time the customer offered you a cup of tea, I would have one, hands down,
Yeah.
every single time.
Oh yeah, if you're working for a customer and that, and they offer you a cuppa, you never say no.
Oh no, it's silent disrespect.
Well, it's not just that. You never know when you're going to get you offered your next cup.
That's right. And you say no the first time, they generally don't offer you again.
Exactly.
So yeah, I used to drink like tea like it was fucking going out of fashion.
Yeah. By the gallon.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
I just got to the point where when I left the building job and I went to work for Tesco's,
Yeah.
I was working in the warehouse, like picking the food for the online orders,
Yeah.
and you'd have to go up to the coffee like the hot drinks dispenser like every 5 minutes because it gives you like a little tiny pissy cup of tea.
Yeah.
So I got pissed off with that. So I ended up taking like a 2 litre flask in with me, just fill it up with whatever I wanted, take that in with me, stick it on my little trolley and wander around, and I can stop and have a drink whenever the fuck I want.
Yep.
And then,
Way to do it.
then they'd come round and go, oh, you're not allowed that on your trolley. Well, why the fuck not? It's got a sealed lid on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had many arguments with them about like carrying a drink around with me. I turned around and said, what, so you'd rather me stop like every 10 minutes when I need a drink and go to the dispenser, which is the other side of the fucking warehouse? So you're telling me that I've got to pick over 150 items a minute, but I'm not allowed to stop and have a drink?
That's a wide load.
You looking in the mirror again, Terry?
No. It's passing another lorry.
Let me over, Rover.
Here's my pink steering wheel.
What?
It's Dave with his pink steering wheel.
Fucking pink steering wheel. Blue.
Blue on my
Pink.
screen.
Blue.
Well, if it's trying to be blue, it looks more purple than blue.
It's actually a white steering wheel. I've got a blue glow on the interior of the cab.
right then. It looks half decent. Well, make your mind up. Is it a blue steering wheel with a blue light? Is it a purple steering wheel with a purple
No,
light?
it's a white steering wheel with a blue light, and the reason why it looks pink to you is because I've got red beacons on the front of my truck, which when they flash, you can see it bouncing off the front glass, so it then makes it look like it's got a pinkish tint to it.
Yeah.
So if you look now, we're going through the tunnel.
Yeah, it looks white.
It looks white, and then when I get out the other side, the interior cab glow,
Goes to shocking pink again.
no, it goes to blue. Look, if I do this and I turn the beacons off, now have a look.
Yeah, shocking pink. Yeah, it's alright, I like
You fucking blind cunt. Apple juice and chocolate milk for me. I do like a bit of apple juice, to be fair.
Oh, I've got a Mark milkshake in the fridge.
it. Especially the alcoholic type.
Oh yeah, cider for the win, mate. Bit of scrumpy jack.
Oh, I've got my celebrations here, ain't I?
You fat bitch.
Celebration.
Yeah, so I
I'm not fat, I'm only a size 12.
So I worked out the central heating system last night.
So what's that when you wake up in the morning, it's roasty toasty in there?
No, worse than that. You wake up this morning with a fucking great powder and busting for a piss and it's 16 degrees. It's like,
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that, mate.
you know, that was very difficult, to say the least.
Yes.
So I went out and had a fucking row with the central heating system, reset the fucking off. Right, got some heat now. Right, had me pissed, went back to bed. Fucking 3:30 again, woke up, fucking, what the fuck, it's shivering here like 16 degrees again and it's turned itself off. I'm like, right, I'll fucking sort you out in the morning, I'll find the manual. Yeah, I was just being a goof really, Dave. I had it on once instead of on all
Oh
the time.
yeah, one time use.
That's it, it repeats once and switches itself off, like, you know. But yeah, it's nice now, it's
Well, my boiler stays on 24 hours a day,
yeah.
but I've got a little thermostat on the wall, so if I come out in the morning and it's anything below 20, then I go and turn the thermostat to 20, because I don't like leaving the heating on overnight because I get really hot and bothered when I'm trying to sleep. I'd rather be, if I'm chilly, get under the cover, and if I'm warm, get out the cover. So I don't have the central heating on at all overnight. But when I get up first thing in the morning, because I've got like lino flooring throughout my flat, you come out in the morning and it's anything below 20, it's like a fucking ice cube in here. Right lads, I'll catch you soon. Might be on tomorrow for Wreckfest. No worries, T-Rock. Again, I'm not sure if I am going to be doing Wreckfest tomorrow because the computer is currently in pieces on the dining table.
What sort of fucking excuse is that?
Well, so when I ordered all my stuff to do my water cooling, I ordered and you know the silicon insert that you have to put inside the pipe, so as you bend it, it doesn't crush it. Well, I ordered one that was made because I bought 10. It was 10 by 12. So 10 inner diameter and 12 outer diameter. Went on to Amazon and I ordered the silicon for a 12mm OD, and it turned up and it was totally the wrong fucking size.
Okay.
Even though I ordered...
Inside, like.
Yeah, so if you... It's a 10 inner diameter and 12 outer diameter.
Yeah.
I went on to Amazon and I looked specifically for an insert. No, it was... I bought... On the actual sale ad, it said for hardline tube 12mm OD, which is outer diameter, which is correct. Mine is 12D. Yeah, so what I did is the tubing is made by Corsair that I bought.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I ended up buying the Corsair toolkit for water cooling, which has a 12 mil silicon insert and a 14 mil, a hacksaw, a bending jig, and also a cutting jig.
Yeah.
So that should be here tomorrow. So I should be able to, in theory, get the rest of the computer sorted by tomorrow. Yo Ian, how's it going? Dr. Dave on the road again? Nah. Yes, he is. Literally, Jana, I have built all of the computer. I literally just have to do my calling tube now. That's it. All the fans are in there. The motherboard's in there. The new RAM arrived today, so I've got to put that in there. Literally, the whole thing's already built. It's just a case of, because I didn't have the silicon insert, what I did is I got an old extension lead and I cut the cable off and I slid that inside the tube, but it wasn't the right thickness, so as I went to bend it, it crunched the inside of the bend.
Oh yeah.
So like I said, hopefully tomorrow the toolkit arrives. So I've got to do 1, 2, 3. I've got to do 6 bends and that's it. Once I've done the 6 bends, then I can fill it up with water, do a leak test,
Roadwork.
and then if it don't leak, then I can put it back on the desk and plug it in and use it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like, you're an absolute fucking arsehole. Like the fact that I ordered the one that said 12 mil OD on it, and it turned up and it was the same diameter as the fucking pipe.
Yeah, 12 mil OD.
But if it says it's for 12 mil OD, then the ID is not going to be the fucking same as the OD, is it? Fucking morons.
It would be the one that was times 2.
Outer diameter of the tool should be 10 mil to go inside the pipe, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it turned up and it was a 12 mil fucking silicon insert. So I'm hoping when this one turns up tomorrow, because it says the toolkit that I ordered is the Corsair X Hydro, which is the piping. I bought the X Hydro piping, and it says for 12 mil and 14 mil tube, so the insert should be the right one.
Yeah, you want a 10 mil OD fucking thing, don't you? The rubber.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, Taz. Like I said, I've this isn't my first rodeo. I've done this I've built water cooling systems for a couple of my friends before, so it's not as if it's my first rodeo. I know exactly what I'm doing. Last night, without the fucking insert, I ended up wasting like 3 lengths of tube, and I said to Jade, I said, I can't fucking do this. I said, because I'm going to end up losing my rag, and if it ain't perfect, then I'm going to ponder on it, and then I'm going to end up having to rip it all apart again and start from scratch. I said, so I'm not doing it anymore. I said, I'll wait till the toolkit arrives with the correct insert, and then I'll do it properly. Yeah, the guy that I built he had 16 mil tubing on his. I think it was 16 OD and 14 ID, I think it was.
No point going any bigger than your smallest hole.
Yeah, because that's the limiting factor. If it goes down from 14 to fucking a 1/4 inch, then what's the fucking point?
A bit bigger in the return, so we can lower the pressure, but speed side was still going bigger than the smaller hole.
Well, the thing is, I mean, it won't build, like if you actually do it properly and you set the you set the pump to a specific speed instead of putting it on flat out, then it won't build up too much pressure. Yeah, obviously you want enough for it to push the water around the system, but you don't want to fucking run the pump flat out at like 2,000 fucking RPM.
Yeah, flat out.
Huh?
Let it fucking out it. We're gonna cool it better if it's running faster.
Yeah, and also wears the pump out quicker.
No, it's designed to run full speed. No, it's designed to run full speed. Hydraulic pumps fuck up the run too slow. The bearings, like the bearings will float on water, so you've got to spin them up to get them to float. Running too slow, they'll start colliding with the fucking bearing surfaces. Names hydraulic pumps.
Let's say when you spend that amount of money ordering that amount of parts to do a job, and then you fucking turns up and it's the wrong part, it's like, well, what the fuck?
Oh, that fucking does your head in, mate. Yeah, that's another weak thing. I've had that with BT, mate. I'm on with BT again today. Because when I go on the phone now, mate, I just give them one line. I represent about 6 or 7 customers now, so you got to look after me a bit, and they fucking know that, man. They run around after me, mate. Fuck me, yeah. I just got to mention my name and some departments now. Hello, Mr. Koga, how can I help you? Yeah. Well, I've set up a few people now on the business broadband and all that. I've got a little it's a new thing now, it's called the HYPERX Connect. I've got one now, and this next customer I'm just doing is getting one, but all the other customers that are set up, Dave, a few hiccups wouldn't have mattered because they're a bit more resilient, in the 30s and 40s, you can take that, but the only one that I wanted it to go really fucking smoothly for was the 70-year-old isolated in the woods. And it's done nothing but fuck up, mate, because partly communication problems with them, the residential side and open range. But yeah, the open reach is on a lengthy tongue for quarantining her number in the first place. But yeah, I said to him today, I went on, so I got hold of Hassan, and he said, nice bloke, he helped me out, mate, can you redeem? I said, well, Hassan, I'm here unfortunately again, mate. I've been onto the cancellations department and I found out that I can't cancel it, it's not too late. So there is that opportunity. So unless we sort this out today, I am going to be cancelling it. Because I can't have this anymore. They're stressing my customer out. So he's redeemed himself, man.
Put enough pressure on them, they soon pull their finger out their arse and sort it.
Yeah, he said there's notes on the account here. I said I've got full access to their account. They was just giving me full range. I know how much he's willing to spend, and I know how much I'm willing to spend of his money as well.
Yeah.
I want the same as what I've got, Dave. Basically, for Margaret now. The cloud phone and the 4G Assure, the hybrid connect, what they call now, and 41 quid a month. That's what I want for Margaret.
So I'm waiting for them to put the fibre to the door in, and then I'll fucking sort mine out.
Well, she's got fibre to the door, so there's no reason for it. Because she was running the old copper line, so she had her phone on the old copper line and the BT through the TTP. But they wanted to shut the copper down, so they sent her this new router, much to her dismay. That stressed her out. So I set all that up for her, and the phone was working again. You plug the phone in the back of the router, so it's weird. So yeah, that's been superseded now very quickly. That got superseded. I can see that was a bad idea.
Or if changes the conversation, but have you ever played any of the Mafia games? I can't say that I have, Taz, to be honest.
Mafia? Yeah, I've got one. I can't remember. I can't have been Steam at the moment. But yeah, they're alright. They're alright. Yeah, if you like the long game, sure.
Well, that's the joys of computers, mate. When hard drives fail, you lose your shit. That's why you should always back stuff up. say I always store all my games on my slave drive, and if my main C drive dies, then I could just whip it out, whip a new one in, stick a new copy of Windows on it. But say if the game drive ever died, you know, it's just one of them.
Yeah.
But that's why you spend a little bit more money on a decent drive for a slave. You don't just go and buy, you know, like a cheap drive. You buy something that's of you know, a reputable brand that you know is going to last a decent amount of time.
Western Digital.
Yep. As I say, I run Western Digital Blues on all of my machines, and normally for my previously I used to use Barracudas and Firecudas, because the Firecuda was a cross between an SSD and a HDD. So I had one of those, I had a terabyte one of those, and for mass storage I tend to buy the 4 terabytes of Barracuda.
General, I have got new Western Digital Reds in my one of my NASs.
Oh, NAS drives, yeah.
Yeah, I've got an HGST, that's Hitachi Global Storage Technologies drive, and they're fucking good drives they are. HGST, stay there, look for them.
Yeah, I tend, like I said, I normally go for Barracudas for large volumes, like 4 terabytes or above. I normally go for the Barracudas. Yeah, but again, it's personal preference. I've only ever had, in all the time that I've been doing computers, I've only ever had one Barracuda fail on me, and that was a 2 terabyte. So again, it's down to personal preference.
Yeah.
So you had a WD, you had a
fail as well, didn't it?
You had a WD Blue fail. Fucking hell. I've never. I mean, I had one get corrupted, which was my 1 terabyte M.2, and that played havoc with the computer. But then I also found out that the riser cable I was using was broken, which that was also causing problems with the computer. So then I whipped the riser cable out and then put the M.2 back into my new motherboard, and touch wood, it's working perfectly fine. So there was me blaming it on the fucking hard drive, goes out and buys a new hard drive. That wasn't the issue.
6 years old.
I mean,
that's not bad, man.
Yeah,
that's about right. I'd expect it about 6 years.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're under warranty for 5 years, are they not?
No, not spinny ones, mate. No, they ain't got much of a warranty, to be fair. Not near as much as the SSDs have. Because again, it's a mechanical thing, and
No! Fucking, you cunt! No, that wasn't even my fault. So I was on the
use the keyboard for controls again. So.
No, it wasn't my fault. I was on the inside lane. I was approaching the back of that lorry. I indicated and started to move, and then a car was at flat out speed, fucking straight up the side of my truck. He hit my trailer, which bounced off my trailer, and then bounced me into the fucking lorry next to me.
It looked like you had some external source supply to you, to be honest.
Yeah, he fucking hit me like a fucking trooper, mate. No fucking word of a lie. He must have been going flat out down the inside lane. Oh, that's the outside lane.
6 years out of a hard drive is good. So.
Well, the ones that I had in the rig PC, when I took it down and rebuilt it, I took them out of my computer and we put them into Jade's PC.
Yeah.
They're coming on 6-year-old. But the thing is, they never got a lot of use though, Clokey.
No, they don't have to, mate, really.
because I had.
Time and the platters do.
Well, the thing is, they never got a lot of use in the rig because I had a 1 terabyte M.2 as the main C drive, and then I had another 1 terabyte M.2 as the slave.
Yeah.
And in the rig, I then had another 4 terabyte spinny disk Barracuda. I had a 1 terabyte Western Digital Blue spinny, and then I also had the Fire Cuda, which was another 1 terabyte. So because I was using the other 1 terabyte M.2 as the slave drive, the other 3 that were in the back of the computer hardly got touched.
Yeah, again, I suppose that's another benefit of NAS really, because it's like 6 drives have to fail before I lose any data, so you just stick any old drives on the RAID. That's the idea of the RAID configuration, it's just any old shit drive, and then when they fail, replace it with another good one.
Yo, Shawnee boy.
Nothing's lost. That's what I've been doing really, just rounding up old drives and filling them off in the NAS.
Yeah, as I say, I mean, for me, don't forget, because I've got 2 computers, I only have on this machine what I need. I only have my driving stuff, my streaming stuff, and that's it.
Yeah.
There is nothing else stored on these computers.
So yeah, it's just for me to save games, but it's just instead of using the Steam Cloud, you call me NAS. That's what it is.
As I say, I mean, for me, it's neither here nor there for me. Like, if I lose, for instance, if I lose a game, if I lost a game, but if I lost my game save, for instance, my EUROTRUCK, I could just go to Tezza and go, Tezza, I need a new profile, and he'll send me a new profile over.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, like, for me, if I was doing it on single player and I started...
That's just one thing, man. There's loads of other stuff on there.
So it's for EUROTRUCK online, aren't they?
Yeah, on Steam Cloud, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like fucking nearly 20 gig of videos, like, you know, family videos. You know?
That was, yeah, I suppose, I mean, you're older than me, so probably back when Charlie was younger, you had a camcorder and stuff like that, because mobile phones never had decent cameras.
Yeah, it was, well, yeah, it wasn't really, the first time it was I scanned them all in through the scanner and that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, you're saying you've got videos and that on there, but like I said, you're of the older generation, so when Charlie was born, back then, we didn't have mobile phones with cameras and shit built into them. You had fucking a big old chunky camcorder in your hand.
Definitely not, no.
You know, you'd have to go and buy a decent camcorder to record video.
I did have a Sony camera.
Yeah, my dad had a Sony one with a flip out screen on the side of it.
Yeah, like a silver lens that popped out the front.
Yeah.
Remember what it was now? Silver little thing. I sold it to my mother in the end because I'd upgraded to a phone by that point. She didn't. So she needed a decent camera, so I got just a fucking job for you.
Yeah, as I say, my old man, he started off with a Sony Coolpix. This little Sony Coolpix, like little pocket-sized digital camera.
Yeah.
And he also had a Sony camcorder. And yeah, he was of the generation. We don't need mobile phones. We you know, we want to call someone, we'll call them from home or from a phone box. Yeah. And then obviously as the phone boxes all kind of got fucking phased out, he had to get a phone. Still to this day, right? He's got a little Sony, a little Samsung phone. And every time they offer him an upgrade, he's like, I don't want it. He said, I'll just stick to the phone I've got until it breaks, and then I will then have another little cheap phone. He turned around and said, I only take it out with me when I go to work. It goes in my pocket while I'm driving to work. He said, when I get to work and I get in the lorry, he said, it comes out of my pocket, it goes in the centre console of the lorry. He said, and it stays there all day until I'm on my break when I call your mum to see how her day went at work, blah blah blah, as you know, older folk do. You know, checking in, what's for dinner, love, and all of that.
Oh, they're doing all that shit.
Yeah. Well, my old man, he's, you know, that's the way he was kind of raised. Like his dad used to do the same. Like, you know, if he was on a building site, he'd go to the local payphone and he'd
I'm
ring.
just reading Taz Boy's message to him.
Oh, that is breathalyzer. Come on, pull over here and
You're yapping so much, man. You miss the chat here.
You're saying about cameras. My brother had a Sony video camera, which took a full-size VHS tape.
fucking Jesus, them
Yeah,
things
that's
was
it, mate.
used to put them
We used to
cunts
have
on your
the,
shoulder.
That's right.
So
Sit it on
the
your
camera took
shoulder.
a little video 8 tape, and you get the adapter, you put it into the make it into a VHS, put it in the cassette. I had one like that. That was a Sony camera. Like a big camcorder thing. Yeah, I know what you mean. Terry.
Yeah, full-size
This
video
one's a
camera.
miniature size one. Do you remember the one that it was just?
Yeah, this one was a full-size video tape.
That's it. You put it in this full-size tape. Now it's an adapter, but it's the same width tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would load.
Oh
it in
yeah,
the adapter,
micro
you could put it in the VHS.
tapes.
My brother's camera
Yeah, that's it.
took,
Video 8, I think they call it.
it took a full-size video tape.
That's
Not the miniature, the full-size video tape. The whole thing sat on your shoulder, and you held the front bit in your hand, like they do, like they used to back in the movies.
I used to sit there hours, mate, playing with the fucking eject mechanism.
Yeah. He done a video on his motorbike one time. He had his missus on the back. She was holding the camera, and they were riding the bike. And you're going down the road, and you can see floor, sky, road, sky. Where it's all like hanging around the planes and that.
That's what it's like on the back of my brother.
Yeah.
Spend most of your time looking at the sky. Can you put it down now?
That's where fucking GoPros and that come in fucking really handy.
They used to go portrait on this fucking R1, like fucking playing with the boy racers in their Evos and Scoobies and that. Fucking fun.
Yeah, back when.
Pass them on the back wheel, like, you know, waving to them.
Yeah, well, when I had my bike, my mate had a Yamaha YZF 125, which was like a small replica of the R6.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, the R1, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was the baby R6.
Yeah, R6, R1, same sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, so he had that, and I had a it's not a crosser, Supermoto. I had a 125 Supermoto.
Oh yeah.
And he had this
One of the
fucking
Chinese things, did you, Dave?
yeah, it was a little Chinese
Yeah, nice,
125.
man.
Oh, it's fucking lovely, mate. I absolutely loved it.
Just got to maintain it a bit heavier, and
Yeah, as I say, I mean, like, you could, like, if you broke a fucking plastic on one of them, it cost you like 20 quid for the whole fucking set.
Yeah, I just used to fucking drill holes in it, mate, stitch it back together with zip ties.
Yeah, well, as I say, I mean, when I first got the bike, it had a couple of cracked fairings on it, but it was a limited edition 2007 special.
Yeah.
It was the last limited edition that they ever made in that particular bike.
Yeah.
It was matte black with matte black stickers all on it.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking loved that bike. And my mate had the YZF.
Fucking wedding movie, look. That's my mum and dad's
Yeah.
horror movie, wedding video. Yeah, I like to play my wedding video backwards, where she takes a ring off, walks backwards up the aisle, gets to the horror.
You cunt. Yeah, so my mate had this 125 YZFR. He had a racing Scorpion exhaust put on it, and he also removed the baffle. Mate, you could hear the cunt over the other side of the town. Honestly, this thing was so fucking loud for a 125. It was insane. He then took it back to we got a bike company down here. I can't remember what they're fucking called, but they will put on whatever the customer pays for.
Yeah.
So he had this 125 like all bored out to a 160.
Yeah.
And the cunt went like fucking stink, mate. he was
Oh, yeah.
like we'd go out and he'd be fucking racing with like
Light,
six.
isn't it? It's not.
Yeah, the thing was
Lightweight,
light
isn't it?
as a feather. He was
Yeah.
fucking about like racing 600s like on the back roads, like because we was on 125s, didn't have a full license at this time.
Yeah.
So he's fucking about with like 600s, like racing them up and down the fucking back roads, and he's absolutely loving life. And there's me, 85 mile an hour my bike did. And I'm like, mate, you're taking the fucking piss. I can't keep up.
Yeah. No idea. Fucking I had an RD50 mate for my bro.
Oh, mate.
Fucking hell, I wish I kept the last baby version, wasn't I?
My mate used to have a DT.
Mike it was.
My mate used to have a DT 125, the old school,
yeah.
not the new school, and they were 33 brake.
Yeah.
Until they limited it, because now a 125 is only allowed to be 16 horse.
My Banshee's 76 horsepower.
Yeah, so they had to limit it because young riders were going out and getting these 33 horsepower bikes and fucking killing themselves.
Really?
So they brought the 125 limit down to 16 horse.
Yeah.
You can still fucking kill yourself on one. 85 is still a fucking enough speed to fucking wipe yourself out and kill yourself.
Hardly you kill yourself.
But yeah, my after my mate tuned up the 125, he was like, look, he said, I've had enough of the 125. I said I still love mine to this day. I could take it on road, off road, wherever the fuck I wanted to go, because it was supermoto. I could take it wherever I wanted to go. And
Is that a mod with that rain there, or is that the game effects shooting?
it is
Coming off the spray at the back of the Lawrence.
that's in game.
Is that in game?
Yeah.
Fucking it done their work, didn't they?
But I have got a weather mod on though.
Cougar, that's a Chinese bike as well, isn't it? Is that Cougar? 125?
Cougar 125 with fishtail exhaust on, beautiful cruiser, and had it bored out to 34 horsepower. What a beast! 110 max, screaming though. Well, the funny thing was after
Thank you for mercy.
after my mate had fucked around with this 125, he got bored of it.
Yeah.
Says, well, what are you going to do then? He said, fuck it, I'm going to go and take my A1, which is the big boy licence. I said, alright. I said, so what are you planning to get then? And he was like, I'm getting a Ninja 600. And I was like, mate, I'm fucking jealous. Hands down, fucking jealous.
Suicide tool.
Oh yeah, mate. They come off the production line as a fucking race bike.
Yeah.
So he's gone.
Same as your RD350, wasn't it? That was a suicide fucking bike.
Let's say he's gone down Lagunas. That's the fucking bike company that we have up here, Lagunas. Went down to Lagunas, traded in his bike because it had all the fucking mod cons and all of that all done to it, and fucking anti-snap fucking anti-snap piston on the fucking handlebars and all of that he had done to it. The thing was fucking mint. Yeah, damper, that's it. That paid nearly half the value for his Ninja. So he's gone to his mum, and his mum's like fucking a really high up secretary for a lawyer's firm.
Yeah.
Said to his mum, look, I've seen the bike that I want. He said, I've put my other bike in part exchange. He said, is there any chance like I can have a loan? She was like, well, your birthday's coming up soon, so what I'll do is I won't put it down as a loan. You can have it as your birthday present. Paid up the rest of the money for it. And then about a week later, they were like, right, your bike's ready. You can come down and pick it up. Not only did he go, what are you fucking doing, you dopey Datsun cunt? No, it's a fucking Duster, isn't it? Not only had he gone and fucking bought this bike, but what he didn't tell his mum was the other half the payment was for fucking mods.
Right.
had a fucking Akapovic full fucking straight through system on it. Fucking removed the rear seat and put a fucking cowling cover over the rear seat. Had a like an oil wash screen visor on the front of it and all of that, yeah. So brings it home and brings me up, and I'd been on night shift, so I didn't hear the phone going off. I was still asleep.
Yeah.
So when I woke up, I had 50 to 60 missed calls on my phone from him.
Yeah.
So like literally, I've just opened my eyes, looked at my phone, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I thought he had been in an accident or something. That amount of phone calls. And then I rings him back. I'm like, what do you want? He's like, I got me bike, and he's fucking bouncing off the fucking walls. He hadn't told me that he had got any mods or anything put on this bike. So I comes down out my flat, walks round the back into the car park, and there's this fucking gleaming ninja. Throws the keys at me and goes, go on then, off you go. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, there's keys, fuck off, see you in a bit. I was like, so you've just gone and bought yourself a brand new bike, had all of these mods done to it, and you've just thrown me the keys? I said, I've only ever ridden a 125. He said, just treat it as a 125 then. He said, you know, just be gentle with it. He said, you rip that throttle open. He said, you're going off the back. So, gets on it, reverses it out of the car parking space, lets the clutch out a little bit, and the fucking front end like almost bucked up on me, and I was like, what the fuck? I hadn't even twisted the throttle, and I was like, what the fuck? He's like, look, I told you, be gentle with it. He said you need to do really slow, fluent movement on the clutch out. He said, and a little bit of power. He turned around and said, otherwise it will throw you off the back.
Yeah.
So I've come out of the car park, and then it goes up a slight little hill onto a flat, and then you've got another hill that comes down that takes you into town.
Yeah.
So I've taken his helmet, his jacket. So I'm like, I didn't feel very comfortable being on it, because one, it wasn't my bike, and if I damaged it, I was going to be in for it. And I wasn't wearing my own gear, I was wearing his jacket and his helmet. So it gets out onto the main road, and then we've got a little bit of a circuit that you can go round, and then back to my house. By the time I come back and got off the bike, I couldn't stand up. My legs were shaking, my arms were shaking. Yeah, it scared the fuck right out of me, mate.
Yeah.
Absolutely petrified the fuck right out of me. Then I had a Crimco CK125, slow as shit. I got writ off by a guy who pulled out in front of me and hit his front wheel, went over the roof. Oh wow. My first experience of falling off a motorbike. I was on my way to Hastings. Me and my mate, he was still on his 125 at the time. We was going for a ride out down to Hastings. Got about halfway there, and I ran out of fuel because my bike had no fuel gauge on it. So I was like, "What the fuck?" Like the bike's going ba-bum, 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 up the road as it's running out of fuel, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like I thought that I'd filled the bike up. I had, but it had a split tank on it. It had the main tank, which was for the main fuel, and then a reserve. And to put the reserve on, you had to turn the little tap just below the
way up or whatever.
Yeah. So I thought I'd filled the fucker all the way up, not realising it was a split tank.
Yeah.
So I've ridden along, and obviously, like I said, we was probably about a quarter of the way to our destination, and it was going ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. And I was like, nah, fuck this, can't be out of fuel.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I didn't realise that it had a split tank on it. So pulls over the side of the road, and my mates carried on going. He hadn't seen me pull over. And then when he realised I weren't behind him, he turned round and doubled back on himself, came and found me, and he was like, what's up? I said, I think I've run out of fuel. He said, you got to be fucking kidding me. He said, you only filled it up before we left. I said, I know. I said, I'm not, like, there's no fuel, like, over the engine or up my Kevlar jeans or anything. I said, so I'm not losing fuel. I said, what the fuck's going on here then? So, he's fucked off to the nearest fuel station, bought a jerry can for me, filled that up with fuel, and he's riding back on his bike with the fucking jerry can sitting on top of his handlebars behind the little screen.
Yeah.
So comes back to me, I top the bike up, and I thought, well, how the fuck have I burnt like nearly £10 worth of fuel? Because the bike didn't really hold that much. The tank was pretty small. I was like, well, how the fuck have I burnt 10 quid's worth of fuel that quick? So I thought, well, while we're here, I'm going to jump online and have a look at the forums and see what they say about the fuel consumption of the bike.
Yeah.
And then I come across a post saying that there was a reserve tank on it and you needed to twist the fucking valve to go to the reserve tank.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, you fucking cunt. So what I used to do is every time I used to get on the bike is I'd put the key into the fuel cap, unlock the fuel cap, take the cap off, and I'd rock the bike side to side.
Yeah.
And if I could see down in the fuel tank that there was fuel, or I could hear the slosh, 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 I knew I had fuel. Yeah, from that day on, I tell you what, I never ever took that bike on long journeys until I had gone and topped the cunt up. So yeah, so not only did I run out of fuel on the way there, so I gets back on the bike after filling it up. We got probably about halfway there, and the bike started ba-bum, 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 ba-bum again. And I was like, you can't fucking be out of fuel again. Fuck this. And I could see like the gauges flickering on and off and all of that, and I was like, nah, something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong. So I pulls into this hotel car park. Again, my mate hadn't clocked me pulling in, so he's fucked off. He's then realised that I'm not behind him, and he rung my phone. He's like, where the fuck are you? I said, oh, I'm in the hotel car park. I said, something's wrong with the bike. Turns out that the previous owner had dropped the bike, and where the ignition barrel mounts to the top of the handlebar, there was only one screw holding the ignition barrel to the fucking thing.
Right.
So every time I hit a bump, it was disconnecting the fucking the ignition barrel. So the power was going on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. So I says to him, right, I said, we've got to fix this. I said, otherwise I'm not going nowhere. So what I ended up doing is I had like, you know, one of them straps that you put round your neck that you can have your keys attached to or your phone, like a lanyard strap.
You don't do that out your lanyard strap. That's called a noose, Dave. You keep that on.
No, you dickhead. Lanyard strap.
So seriously wrong if you find one of them around your neck, mate.
Lanyard strap.
Oh, sorry.
I had one of those. So what I ended up doing is it was on my keys, and the wind was catching it, and that's what was knocking the barrel backwards and forwards.
Oh, fucking
So I wrapped the lanyard strap round the top of the fucking the ignition, round the top part of the you know, you got like the top plate that the suspension forks go through.
Yeah.
So I wrapped it round there.
You never have fucking heavy stuff hanging on the keys, but it's destruction to ignition barrels.
Well, it wasn't heavy. It was just it wasn't heavy. It was just a piece of material.
Yeah. Well, you know, you see these people now with these great big bunch of keys hanging off their ignition barrel in their car, like, you know, it's just destruction to ignition barrels.
Yeah, this was just a piece of material, like hanging down. But yeah, like I ended up wrapping that around. So
Yeah.
says we're gonna have to go into town and like find a hardware store so I can find some screws to put 2 brand new screws.
An American hardware store.
Well, what do you call it then?
It's a fucking was a bric-a-brac, isn't it? That's what you call them up there, ain't it? Bric-a-bracs or something.
No, hardware store.
That's American term though, isn't it?
I have no idea. I've always called it a hardware store.
I suppose, isn't it? Or
Like B&Q, isn't it?
Yeah, hardware store. So yeah, like, so I wrapped this thing around the ignition barrel and we set off again. The bike started behaving and I was alright, brilliant, right, we'll get into town, get to a hardware store, get some screws and buzz a couple of screws back through like the ignition barrel underneath to mount it back to the correct position.
Back up in there.
Yeah. So gets about halfway, like towards the town, ba-bum, 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 the bike's fucking acting up again and I was like, here we fucking go. So there's a Land Rover behind me, brand spanking new Land Rover Discovery, following me round this road with the bike going ba-bang, 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 fucking nose diving, and I was like I can't, if I fucking suddenly brake or the rear wheel locks up, that Landy's going over the top of me.
Yeah.
So I thought, right, what I'll do is I'll pull off of the road, and there was like a little gravel trap to the side of the road. So I thought, well, I'm on a supermoto, fuck it, it can go off road.
Oh, fucking hell.
So I've driven into the gravel trap, and directly in front of me was a big fuck off boulder.
Jesus Christ, I nearly scared.
Right, guys, that's it for me.
You're off, are you, David?
Yeah, that's me parked.
No worries.
Like you said, you don't know if you're going to be on tomorrow, but if you are, I'll see you.
Let's say I'm gonna, hopefully, if the stuff turns up in time, I'll get it done, and then we'll crack on and bit of Wreckfest tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm going to go and have a ciggy a minute with that.
Well, I'll be probably calling it here, Clokey, as well, because I'm nearly at Desto.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 198 miles to go.
Okay, guys, bye.
Take it easy, mate.
You
See you
too,
later,
bye,
mate.
Bye, bye.
But yeah, Janet, you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I pulled into this gravel trap because I didn't want to get run over by this fucking Land Rover. And I thought, don't touch the brake, because I'm on a gravel trap, touch the brake and the bike will fucking slide out from underneath me.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I'll just let the gravel trap slow me down. And then all of a sudden, in front of the gate of a farmer's field was a massive fucking boulder.
Yeah.
The front wheel of my bike hit the boulder and launched me and the bike into the sky. And the first thing that come to my mind was, not my helmet, not my helmet, not my helmet. Like, I'd gone and bought a bright green, like fluorescent green helmet, and I was like, don't hit your helmet, don't hit your helmet, don't hit your helmet. That was all that was going through my mind. Bearing in mind, like
that is general thing in life,
the bike,
on your head or anywhere.
yeah, the bike had been like fucking me about all day, and all I could think about was don't smash my helmet on the floor. And I was just like, so as the bike got launched into the sky after me hitting this boulder, the bike leant over to the left and it started ditching out, and I was like, I'm not letting go, I'm not letting go, I'm not letting go. And then all I remember is hitting the ground, and I tucked my head up into my other shoulder, to my right shoulder, so I didn't smash my helmet on the floor.
Yeah.
The Land Rover stopped, and they got out like, "You alright? You alright?" Yeah, I said, "I'm alright." I said, "I'm alright." I said, "You know, like I'm wearing full gear, got, you know, a proper helmet on. I've got like full body armor on." I said, "I've got Kevlar jeans and boots." I said, "I'm perfectly fine." The geezer come along, dragged, because my left leg was stuck underneath the bike. I was trying to use my right foot to push on the seat to push the bike off of me, and I didn't have the strength. Like, I was proper shocked to fuck. Like, I'd just done this. So the geezer...
I'd done me 50, mate, and then I decided to get a fucking car license. That was enough for me.
Yeah, say the geezer picked the bike up off my leg, put it on the side stand, and he was like, "You sure you're okay? You don't want me to call anyone?" I said, "No." I said, "I'm fine." I said, a little bit shook up. I said, "But I'm fine." I said, "You know, like I deliberately went and bought the correct gear to ride a bike." I turned around and said, because I know that it can be dangerous. So I just sat on the floor, pulled my fags out of my pocket, sparked up a fag, sat there for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
and picked the bike up. Like the bloke had already picked my bike up off the floor, put the keys in the ignition, it started, and I was like, it started. So my mate had carried on into town to go to the hardware store to get me some nuts and bolts and stuff to fix the ignition.
Yeah.
He had obviously realised that, like, I wasn't following him. Instead of doubling back, he probably thought that the bike had broken down again. So instead of doubling back, he just went straight to town, picked up you know, like them clear plastic containers with all the multi-sections in it?
Yeah.
So he brought me back one of those with like every fucking nut and bolt and screw that you can think of. Fucking ripped the whole front end of the bike apart. All we had on us was fucking like these, you know, like the multi-tools. That's like a screwdriver, adjustable spanner, and all of that, all in one. That was literally all I had on me. I had to get the headlight cowling off and all of that to get behind there to get the fucking screws into the ignition. Oh mate, it was an absolute fucking nightmare. Finally made it down to Hastings, and it started absolutely pissing it down with rain.
Yeah, I've heard
So
ride them and forget where to go. But
yeah, so we finally got down there. It started pissing down with rain. So we parked our bikes outside the arcades and went inside for a bit of shelter.
yeah.
My mate says, "Oh, I'm gonna go and grab a cup of tea." He said, "Do you want one?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I'll come with you." So we had gone and grabbed a cup of tea from inside the arcade, come back towards the front door, and there was a fucking ticket warden right there at my bike. I was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me." I was like, "Oi!" And he was like, "What?" He said, I said, "That's my bike." I said, "It's broken down." I said, "And it's pissing down with rain, so I've come inside for a bit of shelter." He was like, "Well, you shouldn't have parked there, mate." He said, "You're still getting a fucking ticket." I was like, I said,
Look, Dave, I've got to go and Mrs. doing
"Alright, mate."
You're going to piss off for a minute, Rick?
Well, I'm literally just getting to the destination now, so...
You're just getting already.
Well, you're in front of me, ain't you?
I was. I'm just at the border. You went a different way, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm still, like, a little miles out, because you're still in front of me, Terry.
Yeah. I'm just at the border checkpoint.
Just saying that if, like, he comes back and I'm not here, then he knows where I've gone.
96 miles to go.
Still,
What you got left to go?
I don't know, I'm in kilometres.
Alright. Time? 2 hours 50.
3:06. Still can't to this day remember how I got there. Can't remember at all. That's the only problem when you have bad accidents and stuff like that, mate. You know what I mean? Right, so you're just in front of me at the border check.
Yeah. I know you ended up going a different way, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did that park up and go for a piss. Just got out the other side. Oh yeah, you're in the border patrol now as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's some rough old roads coming down here, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, ba-boing, ba-boing, ba-boing.
Rattling all over the place. Little tiny.
That's why I turned my collision thing down in the game.
Alright.
Because my rig's all made of metal.
Yeah.
When the steering wheel starts vibrating, the whole rig shakes.
Yeah, mine ain't quite that bad.
Well, I'm on the Thrustmaster wheel, and this has got twice the amount of force feedback that the Logitech one has.
Yeah, I'm still on Logitech. I will
Yeah.
upgrade to one of the Thrustmasters eventually, but
Yeah, well, I'm telling you now. Don't, when you do get one, don't fucking treat it like your Logitech, mate, because it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. I promise you. The motor inside this, if you let the steering wheel go and your finger's in the middle of the steering wheel, it'll break your finger.
Oh, I don't have my fingers in the middle of the steering wheel on anything I'm driving.
Been there, have you?
Back when I was in care, we had a car track out the back. It was like an oval with a figure 8 through it.
Yeah.
Dirt track, and we sort of done rally driving around it. And yeah, I learned very quickly you don't have any fingers inside the steering wheel under any circumstances.
Yeah, so
even the van.
honestly, the motor inside this Thrustmaster is fucking deadly if you get your finger in them, mate.
Yeah.
When they're doing their calibration, don't fucking grab the wheel or have your hands anywhere fucking near it either.
Oh, I'm not normally near my rig when I turn a computer on.
I had my face on it one day. I was leaning forward with my chin on the steering wheel, and it decided to calibrate. It was like burnt hair on the bottom of my chin. My beard had got friction burn from the steering wheel.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck for that, we're out of there. Oh, there's another one. Fuck me.
There's 2 gates. Unusual roads around here.
What shifter have you got? The Brian Davison 3D printing one?
Shifter?
Yeah.
No, I got the Scania one.
What, from Brian?
Almar.
Oh, you bought the Almar one?
Yeah, Almar Scania one.
Well, I've got the real Scania one as well, but I got mine from Brian Davison.
Yeah. I've got the Almar one. Got it off eBay.
Yeah, I did look, but the reviews on them are absolutely fucking shocking. I spoke to Brian and he turned around and said he's had so many of them Almar ones sent to him to be repaired. He turned around and said it's fucking ridiculous.
Mine was fine. Plug and play, mate. Been fine ever since I got it.
Yeah, same as mine. I
I don't unbolt mine off when I'm on the racing game. I just leave it on there.
Yeah, so do I.
In fact, I could do with tightening up actually.
Say I wasn't wanting to pay like 120 quid for an Almar one, so I got the one from Brian. His ones are like 75 quid.
Yeah, mine was a little bit cheaper. It weren't 120 quid. Mine was about 80 to 100 or something like that. Well worth it though.
Oh yeah, say I had the 3D printed one, the V2 version 2 from Brian. That one cracked, so I sent that one back. And then I got the version 4, and I had the version 4 for about 3 years. And then the USB cable went bad, so I sent that one back to him, and he took the parts, like the what do you call it, the microchip and everything out of it. Can't remember what the microchip was called. Arduino. He uses Arduinos. So yeah, he took the Arduino and that out of it and reused the Arduino.
No, I've got the Almar one, it's nice. Feels nice, comfortable.
Yeah, there is a couple of the checkpoints that you can drive around the outside of, Taz, but you can't do it on all of them. Yeah, so mine's a genuine Scania one.
Yeah, mine is.
The walrus has started snoring now.
Twine.
Oh shit! I didn't check my fuel. I'm on the red.
Oh, I've still got plenty. Just under half the tank.
Let's put my fucking foot down and get there.
Absolutely not. Oh, I can see the flag.
I just got fucking so carried away with driving and talking to the stream.
There's a spanner here.
You're a spanner? I agree.
There's a spanner here. I'll be a spanner if you want me to be a spanner. I don't care.
Right, Terry's identifying as a spanner, everybody. You heard it here. I've been lurking for the last 30 minutes to an hour.
Alright, where's my parking space?
The parking space is like little bollards. It's not actually marked out on the ground anymore.
Oh.
That's a mod. I put that in to make it more difficult. I got fed up with people going, you know, coming in, parking up, like knowing exactly what they were doing, so I thought I'd change it up a bit.
I'll find space now.
Yeah, so as you drive into the yard, look on the floor, and there should be like a couple of reflective barriers or something there. Sorry, back at a phone call. Told them I'll ring them back when I'm finished. When people ring me when I'm streaming, I hang up on them.
Couple of reflective strips up against the loading bay.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
I should make it, says I'm only round the corner.
Right, I see it. So it's in between them two trailers. Fucking wood. Let's look out the window.
Rio, he's back.
I'm literally just getting there now. round the corner and I'm
I
here.
forgot what I went down for. One of the things I went down for, I'll be back again.
We went down to have a smoke. Terry, your
yeah,
TV is, I can hear you reversing, Beaver. It's quite loud. When people ring me when I'm streaming, I don't answer, but hardly anyone rings me apart from your mum. Found a fuel stop. No, stop decoupling the trailer, you fucking belt sniff. Give me some fuel, motherfucker. And also, Terry, if you go in to modify your truck, on the interior of the truck, you can have an iPad as a sat-nav.
Yeah. Fucking hope this is the right bay, because this is a cunt to get in there. Well, it's in between two trailers, and then there's another trailer. It is the right bay. Parked along the other fence in front of this parking bay.
Oh, I did it on purpose because I knew it would fuck people up.
Alright, it was interesting. Took a couple of shunts, but I got it in there. 63 grand, just under 64 grand, 2,250 XP.
What's my parking?
I'm gonna get out of the way. In case yours is the same. Right, I'm gonna go into this spanner across the road here. Ow.
You already said you was a spanner. But there's my bay right there.
Same one as mine, I think. A little bit.
Nah, on the opposite side of both of them trailers.
Lucky bugger.
Not really, because I've got a trailer. There's a trailer actually parked in front where I actually need to get to.
Same as with me. Park between them two trailers.
No, you had to go between the trailers. I'm having to. There's a trailer parked up against the fence.
Yeah.
What's going on? What are you doing, truck? Can you go forward, please? I don't know what's going on here. My truck won't go forward. Try that again, shall we?
That was weird.
You free in the day tomorrow? You will have to message me, Massey, because I'm meant to be rebuilding my other PC tomorrow. Yeah, that was fucking proper weird, January. It just wouldn't move. It was acting like it was jackknifed, but it was nowhere near jackknifed.
I was in between them two trailers, opposite the trailer, then parked up against the fence. I think they got rear steering them trailers, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Most trailers of this length would have rear steer on them. What's the time? 10:30.
Yeah.
Right, that's going to be enough from me tonight then.
Fair enough, no worries. Well, that was enjoyable.
Well, at least you got it all working this time.
Yeah, I went trucking.
Well, at least next time you'll be able to turn it on and you'll just be able to go straight in and it'll be straightforward. You have to do the same. You have to do the same bit where it comes up like activate session mods, and then you click the next button, and then you come into the server.
Yeah.
But other than that, it'll be piss now.
All right, truck dealers.
You're just gonna go and build yourself a Scania T-cab, aren't you?
Aye. Truck dealer. There we go.
Taz, you fucking tart. Right, guys and girls, gonna love you and leave you, so thank you very much for joining me, and as always, I've been Dr. Dave. That's been Mr. Janner and Terry.
Yo.
Bye bye for now.
You guys have been amazing.
Yo.
Thanks for supporting the channel, and we will see you all tomorrow. If everything goes to plan with getting the desk PC rebuilt, then we should be back up and running for Wreckfest. If not, then I'll possibly be in the rig playing something else. So we will see you tomorrow, so take it easy. Goodbye for now.